Across the UK, online and on DAB.
Iain Lee's Late Night Alternative New Year's Eve Party on Talk Radio.
It's slower than I remember. It's slow. I'm a man, yes I am. That's a better song than I remember it being, actually. Duo! Wow. Instead of, unfortunately, as you may have heard, Kath has died. But we've managed to reanimate Satchmo, so that's happening.
Oh.
Who'd have thought, right, that in the year of our Lord 2018, Christmas would be dominated by Bros? Who'd have thunk it? That Christmas, everyone's saying, like, have you seen the Bros documentary? And I'm thinking, no, of course not.
Among my friends, it's how many times have you seen the Bros documentary?
Have you seen them? No, I've not seen it. Because I'm not going to watch a Bros documentary. It sounds crap. And then, as my children fell asleep after having an all-nighter, more on that later, I fell asleep in my lap at 7 o'clock while we were watching the crappy Pirates film. I thought, well, I'll watch the first 5 minutes of the Bros documentary. My God, it's a masterpiece. It's Spinal Tap meets that Metallica film, which is an insane movie, divided by Insanity. My God! If you've not seen... Me and Kath were just watching it for the second time tonight. It's amazing. What a movie. And I'm thrilled to say, remind me of the director's name. It's Joe...
Perlman.
Joe Perlman. Joe Perlman, the director of the Bros documentary, is coming on the show one night this week, maybe next week. We're watching it, honestly, we're watching it. We got here early because all the streets in London are closed off to rip off tourists.
People were already standing next to the river, right, on one of the bridges. What was it, the...
Lambeth Bridge.
Bridge,
we drove past it at 7 o'clock, and that's 5 hours until midnight. People were stood there.
Bagsy's standing here.
Bagsy, this is my spot to stand for the next 5 hours so I can watch some pretty lights. What the heck? So we came in and we went and got some food and had some typically piss-poor service from Byron, which it generally isn't great. The food, I love the food, but the service, you can see why they're going bust. You know, when they... OK, we sat us down and said, well, your food's going to be 40 to 50 minutes. All right, do you know what? We're not in a rush. It's New Year's Eve. I can live with that. When after 35 minutes, the glass of wine I'd ordered for you and my glass of tap water hadn't rocked up, I did start questioning it. The glass of wine arrived eventually. The tap water only did after an hour.
It's a tricky order.
And then Kath's burger arrived.
Cheese melt. And cheese solid.
It wasn't cooked. We waited nearly an hour for it. It wasn't cooked.
Maybe we're just unlucky with that particular branch.
Because every time we go... No, every other time we go, it is... awful. Anyway, so then we came back and we said, well, there's nothing on telly. Let's watch the Bros documentary, shall we? Let's watch the Bros documentary. And we watched it. I said, I saw the director from that tweeting the other day. Why don't we see if we can get him on the show? And so Kath sent him a tweet. 2 minutes later, she went, oh, he's following me. I'll send him a DM. DMs were exchanged. But long and short of it is, he said, yeah, sure, when do you want? Can't do it tonight. When do you want? So he's coming on this week to talk about what has got to be. If you've not seen it, I cannot stress how amazing it is. I mean, it's... I
think it's real.
It's real.
I think it's real.
Oh, it's real. I'm so dumb, I couldn't work out why everyone was hashtagging Conkers. And then I saw it again and went, oh, Conkers! Conkers! It's incredible. Here's someone who will have seen it. Alan Caddick, did you watch the Bros documentary?
No, about New Year's Eve party.
Sorry?
About New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, I'm not asking, are you watching the Bros documentary now, you absolute melt? I'm asking, did you watch it over the Christmas period?
No, I'm going to catch up on iPlayer.
Well, you make sure you do that, boy.
I will.
Anything else?
Like I say, I'm at a New Year's Eve party, and I'm about to call a lady that's my number.
OK, I didn't understand a word of that. I didn't understand that. Tonight's show is... OK. I've only been in Kath's company for 3 hours and already she's getting on my tits. Tonight's show is our third annual late-night alternative New Year's Eve party for people that don't like New Year's Eve parties. So we just happen to be on as we slip into another year, and but we ain't going to make a big deal of it because I don't like New Year's.
I'm not bothered.
I've never really dug it. We've got Matthew on the phone. Good evening, Matthew. Nice to have you with us. So if you call up, very simple. You'll speak to Matthew. He'll take your name and number, give you a call straight back. Simple as that. The phone number is 0344 499 1000. We've got some games here. We've got the Family Fortunes thing. Hang on a minute. OK, we've got Family Fortunes. We got, which my sister got me for £1 for Christmas. The Chase board game. I won the Chase. I don't know if you saw it. I won it.
Oh.
I got some Christmas crackers because I'm going to do that. We bought for £1.99 Blockbusters. But then it says on the front, the Gold Run, not included, is available separately as a card game. So that sucks, a fat one. But we can play that. And you've brought some things with you.
Yeah, I've got the February 2019 edition of Chat, It's Fate.
There we go.
The first of what I'm hoping will be 12 volumes of supernatural fun.
It's your Christmas present from me.
Just reading the front, magic saved our sex life.
Go on, sorry, carry on reading.
A voice made me leave my hubby so I could be a star.
Oh.
Tarot cards revealed I had a deadly secret. Small letters, just in time.
You found... And in there are some porno actors that are also psychic.
From Birmingham, yeah. So I've started following them on Twitter.
Wow. So we're going to try and get some porno actors who are psychics on the show. I mean, really, the guest list is already shaping up to be epic in 2019.
So good.
You know what I mean? Let's go to Jack. Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, Ian.
Happy Jack wasn't told, but he was a man. And he lived on the sand in the Isle of Man. That's a weird song. That's The Who. You know that song by The Who?
No.
It's a song by The Who, Jack.
Yeah. Ian, I've got something to tell you.
Oh, is it going to be... Please don't tell me you've taken an overdose as well. I can't deal with another one.
No. Oh, please don't talk about that. I'm still mentally...
I can't understand what you're saying, Jack, so just take whatever it is out of your mouth. And...
What's the news?
What's the news, Jack?
Tonight is the 1-year anniversary of me listening to your show. So I've officially listened to your show 365.
Well, hang on a minute. Do we do weekends?
No, so...
We've had about 3 days off.
But here's the thing, Jack. You have, you've served your time. You served it well. You are now released from this hell, from this prison of listening to this garbage, trash, as we say in England, garbage in America. No, we say rubbish over here, sorry. That you don't have to listen anymore. You're free to go and listen to Sonny and Shay, who are on BBC London right now.
They'll be doing a quiz.
Yeah.
Why would I want to do that?
Because you're a nutcase!
No, I prefer this radio show better because you're the... You know?
Okay, well that's
a bit creepy.
I feel like singing. Do you know what I mean?
Oh God, no.
I feel like singing. Hang on what do you want me to sing, Jack? Give me a song, any song, and I will sing it for you now because I'm in that kind of vibe.
The Lion King.
The Lion King. The whole thing? God damn it! Why the hell not? Okay, here's the Lion King for Jack. Here we go. It's the Lion King for Jack. Happy Jack. Yeah, yeah, Lion King.
You know this one.
Yeah, it's the Lion King. Suitably at one with your body and the sun. Yes, you are. You've wrecked Karl Marx and you've taught yourself to dance. Who's by far, but you keep asking the question. Oh, the one that you're not supposed to mention. When will I be famous?
I can't answer.
Yeah.
I can't answer that.
I said, when will I see my picture in the papers?
I can't answer. I can't answer that.
When will I be famous? You keep asking me, baby. Ooh, baby, you're a slave to fashion and your life is full of passion.
Good rhyme.
It's the way you are. You suffered for your art with your jogging in the park. What? Should go. Shut up, Jack. But you keep asking the question.
Which question?
The one that you're not supposed to mention.
What, have you farted?
No. Well, you ruined the vibe. You're a vibe killer.
Oh.
Sorry, Jack. The Lion King was ruined there by the Lion Queen. Okay, Jack, I'm going to cut you off now. There we go. That's that.
Oh, he was fun.
Fun guy. It's like when James left the studio. There was so much fun and vibe in the studio as we were coming in and he was leaving. Really nice to do that when you got another host coming in who's got to do a 3-hour show to leave so much good positivity and vibe in the room. Thanks, James. I tell you what, before you do a show next time, I'm going to take a shit in the corner.
Okay.
0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Iain Lee's Late Night Alternative New Year's Eve Party on Talk Radio.
Oh, 0344 499 1000 is the phone number. If you're expecting like a decent show, listen, I know we're award-winning, life-saving, front-page, headline-garnering show, but I promise you that we will continue to do the most shoddy, laid-back, lazy shows we can.
Are we going to plan any meltdowns, tragic comic-wise?
Do you remind me, you know the guy that played Chris just before Christmas? I got to pay him. He sent an invoice in and we owe him, otherwise he's going to go public, so that could get heavy. I did an interview with New Zealander. I can't say it in a New Zealand accent. New Zealand radio last night. Very lovely lady. Sorry, that sounded patronising. A really lovely presenter called Liz. I was on the Drive Time show, and at the end of it, she dropped an S-bomb, and I went, "Whoa!" She said, "What's wrong?" I said, I forgot."
How could you tell? It sounds like they're saying shut.
Shut. You saved his shut. He lost his shut, and you saved it. And I was like, "Oh wow, I'd forgotten that in New Zealand, they are allowed." Oh, the phones have gone mental. They are allowed to swear on the radio. I don't know about the C-bomb, but everything else, I think, pretty much goes. So I want to go to New Zealand and do a show.
Oh.
I want to go to New Zealand and do a show. If we do this show from New Zealand, can we swear?
I mean, you swear anyway.
Do I now? Let's go to Gwyn. Good evening, Gwyn.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Gwyn. Now, it says here on my screen, we have a... Shut up. Shut your face. We have a system on here called phone box. And what it is, it says the number, it says the name of the person. Matthew types in the name of the person. And that, but then if other shows will quite often type in the subject matter that the person wants to talk about. So it says on my screen, Gwyn, migrants coming across.
Yeah, well, you were talking about Bros, so I was talking about drop the boat, so I thought you were going to start singing that.
I like what you've done there. I like what you've done. You've made it political, and also incredibly bad taste.
Oh, I didn't mean to be bad taste.
Who cares? The 2018's dying. Let's urinate in its face and kick it in the ghoulies. Let's put it out of its misery.
Ian,
like that tramp in Clockwork Orange. Let's do that. let's do the tramp in Clockwork Orange to 2018. What have you got for us, Gwyn?
Yeah, well, I was just like, obviously I was going to talk about the migrants, but obviously I'm not allowed to do that because it's a friendly, funny show.
You can talk about whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah, well,
I'm not listening.
Yeah, basically the people coming across the boat.
He is going to talk about the migrants. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. It's been Javid just like left his holiday and come back from the South African tour of wildlife, and he's coming back in the country, and he said it's going to be a difficult choice. And now they've got another boat.
Do you? Why do you care?
I care because, this is Great Britain, and people are coming into the country that we don't.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you.
Who are they?
They are. Some of them are. Some of them are refugees, legitimate refugees escaping from war-torn countries. But here's the thing.
How do you know who they are?
How do you know? How do you know who they aren't? How do you?
Legitimate?
Gwyn, shut up. Gwyn, shut up. You're thick, and I'm going to tell you why you're thick in a minute, right? And I'm going to tell you in a loving, peaceful way. But you're thick. How do you know who they aren't?
Well, I know who they are.
Oh, so I don't know who they are, but you do know who they are. Brilliant. Okay, then please tell me, who are they?
Well, the people coming to the country breaking the law straight away. So as soon as somebody's breaking the law before they come to the country, so
but if they are actual refugees, we have
they're breaking the law.
No. Here's the thing: you don't know the law. And I still haven't got to the point as to why you're an idiot, and I will tell you that in a minute, because it's a great one. But you don't know the law. The international law is, if a refugee fleeing a war-torn state, fleeing their lives, lands on your shores, then you have to take them in, and that's the law. It's international law.
They're in France.
No, they're not. They're not in France.
They're in Calais or whatever.
Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you why you're an idiot, because you're boring me and you're thick and I hate you.
Come on.
I'm going to tell you why you're an idiot. Do you want to know why?
I'm not going to accept you call me an idiot, but I'll listen.
Well, I'll tell you. Well, this is how thick you are. You've not even let me put forward the case as to why you're an idiot. You've not even put forward the case as to why you... Listen, you've proven yourself to be a heartless scumbag.
I haven't had a choice because you've just been spouting off. And
it's my radio show, mate. I do what I want. I saved a man's life last week. I do what I want. Here's the thing. Okay. You've proven yourself to be a heartless scumbag, right? Who's got no concern for...
Please, don't call me a scumbag.
You're a scumbag. You've proven yourself to be a heartless scumbag. You've proven it, right?
I've hardly said anything about this.
You don't want these dirty foreigners coming into our country. You don't want these dirty foreigners coming into our country. You're a heartless scumbag. Now, here's the thing that proves... Shut up, boy. Shut up, boy. It's New Year's Eve. Shut up. Here's the thing, right? And I've not even got to the point as to why he's an idiot. I will tell him in a bit, right? Because he's falling for manipulation. But here's the thing, mate. It's 10:23 on New Year's Eve. You're phoning up a radio station to talk about people who've travelled in a boat
with 15 immigrants.
Why are you phoning up? Why are you bothered about it on New Year's Eve? What's so wrong with your sad, pathetic little life, you scumbag?
Chaos. It's the future.
There's not chaos. Oh, you're a scumbag. You're a scumbag and an arsehole. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you why you're an idiot as well to that list, right? Because...
I've accepted all this, but I'll listen.
You will. Well, listen. But actually listen to the words. Here's the thing. You know this happens all the time, right? You know that.
What happens all the time?
You know that immigrants coming over illegally.
Illegally.
Yeah, you know immigrants coming over illegally happens all the time, right?
So why may I come back?
No. Just a simple yes/no question, because I'm going to hold your hand and guide you through an idiot's guide as to why you're an idiot. Do you accept that illegal immigrants coming over to this country happens all the time? Do you accept that? Yes or no?
It's a constant.
Yes, you have to say yes because it's true. Okay. Why do you think it's a really big story now? And why do you think what's his name, Sajid Javid, has cancelled his holiday now? Why do you think now, just now, that something that happens all the time is suddenly, at this point in our history, a really big story? Why do you think?
Because we've got one boat.
No. It happens all the time. So why is it such a big story this...
No, Ian.
Illegal immigrants come to this country all the time. So why is it such a big story... Hello? Why is it such a big story this week?
I don't understand what you're making.
I'll tell you why. Because as soon as the Parliament get back, they're going to be having a big old debate about Brexit. And this is... Do you not realise this is propaganda so that Theresa May's wishy-washy... Shut up and listen to me, boy! Shut your face and show some respect to someone who's a better human being than you'll ever be!
Okay.
Shut up! Do you not see this is propaganda so that the media and everyone goes, oh, shit, Theresa May's really washy Brexit thing... Oh, we better vote yes for it because we've got all the... Remember last week we had all those dirty, stinking foreigners from Iran coming over on a boat, even though it happens all the time?
It's nothing to do with dirty, stinking foreigners. That is not my point.
Gwyn, just address the point that I've made, please, Gwyn, if you've got the intelligence to do it.
Well, you're shouting too much and you're swearing, and I'm not swearing. And
who cares? Because I'm cleverer than you. I know how to use a good swear word. Just respond to what I've said, thicko.
Oh, please.
Respond to what I've said, thicko.
Okay, listen. I don't want these people in the country.
No. Respond to what I've said.
I don't want people coming in on boats.
Respond to what I've said. Oh, I'm afraid your time's up. That's a shame, man.
We took back control of the airwaves.
Why would you... Here's the thing, Gwyn. Why would you phone up at 10:20 on New Year's Eve?
Because certain radio stations and certain programmes have been blowing a dog whistle for the last 3 days.
Oh, man. If you want to call in and do that, then do it. But, I mean, really, who cares? And come on, guys... You know that this happens all the time, right? Why are we hearing about it now? Why is he the Home Secretary, I think, Javid? Why has he cancelled his holiday? It's propaganda so that... Why are we even talking about Brexit on my show on New Year's Eve? Let's go to DJ Ötzi. Good evening, DJ.
Hey, guys. How you doing, party people? Happy New
Well, after Brexit, you won't be allowed over here. Hands are in the air!
Guys, come on!
Here we go! Hey, baby! Ooh, I gotta know if you touch my walls.
Hey, what's going on there, man? It's an Alpine.
Now you're sounding more and more like Mario. Hey, what's going on there now? It's a Mario.
Oh, it's my Austrian accent, man. It's been a long time since we speak, and I've been spending time in the Alpine region.
The Alpine regions.
You know what I did today, guys? You know what I did today?
So hang on, is it New Year's in the Alpine regions yet or not yet?
Oh, we got one more hour. In fact, no, wait a second. No, we got half an hour to go, man, before we're going to be celebrating the New Year in the Alpine regions. The way we do that is we strip it in the naked, and we get in the snow, man.
Hey, baby! Ooh, ha! I wanna know if you'll touch my bum.
Hey, listen, do you want to talk about Brexit?
Not really, DJ Ötzi, no.
No, okay, I was only teasing, man. Of course we're not going to speak about Brexit.
That's a relief.
Oh, my... it began.
Oh,
I can't begin to know it. I can't begin. Nothing I know is growing.
Strong.
It's growing strong, baby.
Yeah, DJ Ötzi.
Walking the spring.
Oh.
Spring became the summer. This is what it's like at my concerts. You need to come along, Ian. Do you remember when we got together?
In Vienna, wasn't it?
We were in Vienna together, and you said to me, you said, we got to write a song, man.
Yes, I did, mate.
And I said, I can't do it.
No.
I cannot write a song, but if you got a song that we can cover, we're going to make some millions. Sweet Ian Lee.
Hey, DJ Ötzi.
He is the best guy on the radio.
DJ Ötzi.
Baby, come
does the best cover versions of the hits.
Hey.
Yep.
What are you guys using over there, guys?
No, we're not using anything tonight.
What are you using over there, guys?
We're not using anything. We're not using anything. Nothing. We're not. We are clean.
That's a disappointment, guys.
We're using the Bible. He's gone. He's hung up there because we didn't have any drugs to offer him. That's it.
We're using the vibe.
I've forgotten how ridiculous this show is. We get paid for this.
Silly.
We'll take a little break. We'll hear from one of our colleagues, and then we'll be back. I'm not going to give out the number because the switchboard is pretty much rammed. If you know it, you can give it a try. This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Katherine Boyle.
Iain Lee's Late Night Alternative New Year's Eve Party on Talk Radio.
This one! Pick a line, Kath, any line between 1 and 11.
8.
But not 2, 3, 8, 9 or 10.
Okay.
See, I could have faked
7.
it then. You on line 7. Say hello to Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello, you all right?
You're lucky number 7.
Oh, Michelle's a bit giggly. Someone's tickling her foo-foo.
No, I can't follow DJ Ötzi, honestly. That's made my night, that has.
Well, we can't have peaked at 10:30. We've got another 2.5 hours, I think, of this rubbish.
Maybe I can give it... I owe you nothing.
Hang on a minute. I do apologise for Katherine.
I'm sorry, it's a trigger.
I know it is. I know it is.
Me.
She was hypnotised as a teenager,
Katherine,
and she...
That was my big chance there, and you just...
And she ruined it. She swallowed your big chance. So, Michelle...
That was it.
Katherine and I are going to sit back. We're going to put our fingers on lips.
No, I don't know anymore. Please don't.
We want to hear that with the...
Just don't trigger a bum to what?
Michelle, over to you. Fingers on lips, Katherine.
I owe you nothing. Nothing at all.
Excellent.
Did you watch the film that everybody's talking about?
I did. Oh my God, I did. And
wow.
It was like I couldn't tell if it was a bit of a parody. No. It felt a bit like The Office. You know, the way he was pointing to the portrait of the dog with the pipe.
Yeah. I've met Matt since, because Matt Goss is a friend of James's, James Wales, grumpy Miserable James Whale.
Oh, really?
Who sucks the vibe out of the studio. And he was in a few weeks ago, and I said hello to him, but I remembered I interviewed Matt Goss on Radio 4 a long time ago, maybe 12, 13 years ago. And it didn't go well. I've not got the audio of it. I'd love to hear the audio of it.
Because you can see why it didn't go well now, can't you? Because they're so intense.
I did a little, as part of a big show. It's part of Loose Ends, which is like a magazine show. I think Kiri Takanawa was on there. It's hosted by Ned Sherrin at the time. And I had to interview Matt Goss. And written this lovely little introduction about, in the 80s, Bros, encouraged young girls to put Grolsch bottle tops on their boots. And after the introduction, he turned to his manager, who was on the other side of the glass, and mouthed, "That is the worst introduction I've ever had in my life."
Oh, my God.
And I'm sat there thinking, wow, we've got 4.5 minutes together in each other's company. And I did think to myself, I'm not going to mention your new single until right at the very end. It was childish of me, Matt. If you're listening, I apologise.
No, it wasn't.
But if anyone's got that interview, I'll play it out tonight. I want to hear that. I want to find that.
I didn't realise how, for me, they were, I was New Kids on the Block. Sorry, Kath, I was New Kids on the Block.
Oh, I wasn't Bros, I was Aha.
Oh, OK. Mm-hmm. But, so, sort of, Bros, to me, were I just thought they were another manufactured band, and then seeing him playing drums and stuff. And,
he's a great drummer.
He's like, let me just do my craft. But to me, they were a joke band a bit.
I must admit, I was not a fan, and I found, I was a musical purist. I was into the Monkees, for God's sake. And I found them very irritating. I found them everything that was wrong with British pop music at the time. But then I was like a 13, 14-year-old boy. So they weren't designed for me. But I think Luke is an incredible drummer. He certainly has a lot of drums.
Some 13, 14-year-old boys, I suspect.
Hang on a minute. We're in trouble here, Michelle. Shit.
Oh, you
idiot. I've just broken the dump button.
So, don't swear.
Well, hang on a minute. There we go. I fixed it. Fix the dump button. There we go.
I heard it.
Well, you heard it, but
no,
the saps at home won't have a clue what's going on.
I phoned you to tell you, not to tell me, because I already know.
Yes.
But I phoned you to tell you about the worst Christmas day this year.
Oh, was it yours?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, go on, what happened?
No. Do you know what, to be fair, Ian, there are people who'd have had worse, but we got broke into Christmas night.
Oh, no!
And they didn't take anything but my car keys, my husband's car keys, and my mum and dad, who were staying over for Christmas, their car keys, and they took our 3 cars. Yep.
Did they? Well, hang on a second. Okay, that's bad. But they didn't take any of the presents?
Do you know what, Ian? They left, I'm not rich by any stretch, but they left laptops. My kids had all their Christmas money in a mug.
That's actually quite noble. I've got a lot of respect for these guys.
I'm not going to describe them as noble.
I think they're gentlemen.
I think they're scumbags.
They could have taken a poo on the turkey.
They were in and out within a minute. They just went dunk dunk dunk. Nick,
do you know what? The police, bless the police, they could only visit us yesterday. That was the earliest they.
That's Thatcher's Britain for you. Just because all these bloody immigrants coming over. That's why. I can't wait for Brexit. And then we'll have the police around before the crimes happen. And if you're a black person, the police will be doing the crimes to you.
I hung up when you had the racist on because I just can't follow a racist.
Catherine is still here.
Hey, come on.
Ben. So that happened.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry. That's lousy. That's
all right, man. Because the police said, you know what, they'd have been armed to the teeth and they would have hurt you if you'd have tried to interrupt them.
God, that's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, but I know karate.
Well, no, karate.
Yeah, well, I'm a karate man. And I got a pair of nunchucks under my bed.
Karate master, actually.
Oh, well, I don't want to talk about being a karate master, Catherine. You know I don't like to mention that, but I am. And I got a pair of nunchucks under the bed.
Like you just sorted it, man.
Yeah, I would have, Michelle. I would have.
3 karate chops to the windpipe.
Yeah.
You know, if anything, Ian, it's probably my fault. Because I don't know karate.
Well, I'm glad. There we go. At last, someone taking responsibility for their effed up life. It's your fault, Michelle. Well, New Year's resolution: pull your finger out and go and learn some karate.
Yeah. I think all the places have been taken up by those bloody immigrants coming over here learning our karate.
Here's the thing, right? My nan could not get a place in a dojo for 3 months because of all these but yet the Poles and the Kuwaitis, they're all yellow belts now. My gran can't get a place in a karate dojo because of refugees.
And that's the most British of sports.
It is the most British. I tell you what is the most British of sports. World's Strongest Man.
Oh.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. They were pulling trucks. Were they
doing the thing with their teeth, or were they tying it to the cojones?
That's
what they do in India, isn't it?
I bet they can't rip up a phone, but like Jeff Capes.
No. Oh, Jeff Capes. Oh.
That's a proper man, that.
That is a proper big...
Best of British beef.
Aye.
But then he became a budgie breeder, and that's true, because I Googled it recently
it is
for
true.
something.
It is absolute... Hey! Hey, what? Baby! I just had an email. Would you like me to read it to you?
No, I'm still here.
So I'm going to read it. Right. So I sent an email to someone before Christmas. It said, love you, man. Have a great Crimbus. Ian.
Oh.
Person's just replied. And to you. Do you know who that person is?
Tim Heidecker.
Mickey Dolenz, lead singer from the Monkees, just sent me an email wishing me a Merry Crimbus.
That is exciting, to be fair.
It is exciting. Michelle, I'm going to cut you off because I don't really want to hang around with losers.
Congrats.
That was low blow.
We're having a laugh there, but that's a grim thing to wake up to on Christmas morning, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And also, if it's your in-laws are there, you can't get rid of them. people always make jokes about mother-in-laws. I always got on excellently with my mother-in-law. We had a very healthy, lovely relationship.
I think it can be a tense atmosphere because they assume the responsibility of a parent, but they're not your parent.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah. I never found that with my mother-in-law.
OK, Wilson, Andre, Andy and Richie, stay there. We'll come to you in a bit. 0344. We've got party games to play. We weren't expecting so many calls. It's the New Year's Eve show for people that don't like New Year's Eve, so we're not making a big deal about it. We're just going to do a normal show, but perhaps slightly sillier than before. We had a guy phoning in about refugees. If you want to call in about that, you can. If you're so blinkered you can't see how you're being manipulated by news and the government, then you can call in 0344 499 1000, the late night alternative with Iain Lee and Katherine Boyle on Talk Radio.
Iain Lee's late night alternative New Year's Eve party on Talk Radio.
Well, I guess maybe they just have a tape recorder in his house and record it to make it to get a 3-hour best on, I guess. Because it can't, because he's hardly ever here. Good evening to the listener, the late night alternative New Year's Eve party for people that hate New Year's Eve. My name is Iain Lee. Who the hell are you, lady?
Tonight I'm going to be Katherine Boyle.
I missed you, Boyley. I missed you because I had to go make my own coffees. Outrageous. All right, I know you had a good Christmas, so I'm not going to do a fake conversation.
Yeah. We've discussed our Christmas.
We've discussed our Christmas. Mine was. Christmas Eve was on my own, and it was kind of nice, me and the cats. Christmas Day was at my sister's, and it was wicked. I got very teary at the end, and I drove home. I drove home. I got 2 albums that have been recommended to me by listeners. One was Bert Jansch, never sure how you pronounce it, with soft or hard J, LA Turnaround. The other one was Nick Jones, Penguin Eggs. Well, let's just say the Bert Jansch one isn't ever going to get played again.
Oh.
But the Nick Jones, Penguin Eggs, my God, my God, it was amazing. What's the name of the lady from Rising Damp?
Miss Jones.
My God, Miss Jones, that was an amazing fellatio. He's an African prince. Bit racist, Rising Damp, I think.
A little.
My God, Miss Jones. That was it?
I found him really creepy.
Oh, my God, Miss Jones. The Nick Jones album was amazing.
He's supposed to be creepy, though, wasn't he?
Well,
no,
I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, but he was supposed to be creepy.
Yes.
That was the character.
Miss Jones. The Nick Jones is great.
I'd cover my keyhole.
What?
If I was Miss Jones.
Nick Jones is going to come on the show. It's another guest we got lined up. Nick Jones is coming on the show. He lives miles away, getting on a bit, and he's not particularly well. But I've been invited by his family to go down and stay one weekend. So I'm gonna gen up on him and go and. Stay and have a chat with him because Penguin Eggs. Wow, it's English folk, which I don't really like as a genre. I struggle with it, but he does. He just kind of nudges it somewhere else, and his guitar playing and his voice. Dear God, it's amazing. So that and Christmas Eve, Boxing Day. I had the boys for 3 nights, and then the 27th, my sister and her kids came and stayed over. And I said to the kids, all 4 of them, I said, look, it's Christmas. If you want to stay up all night. I don't care. You stay up all night. And so my boys and my nephew and my niece, they stayed up all night downstairs with the kittens, because the kittens aren't allowed out of that room, on their own. I was woken up. It was noisy and I couldn't sleep. I was lying in bed, Katherine, and at midnight, I was thinking, I think this is the worst bit of parenting I've ever done in my life. I felt terrible about it. And about 2 o'clock, I was woken up. My youngest came in and turned the light on. Dada! Yes. Are we allowed ice lollies? I said, yeah, sure, have what you want, I don't care. And then they went off and had ice lollies. And then at 4 o'clock in the morning, so noisy, I went down and I said, all right, guys, look, they were playing Fortnite and Rocket League all night. I said, look, you're having a great time. Maybe at 4 o'clock in the morning, it's time to turn this game off and maybe watch a movie. Let me put a movie on for you. I'll put Sing on. Knowing that if they were passive, there was a strong chance they were going to fall asleep. And it worked. They fell asleep. They got 2 hours sleep. And the next day were just out of it, man. It was like they were stoned. It was great. And here's the thing. I was making... And I got this because I know you did this with your girls. Yeah. And it put the idea in my head. And I didn't think they'd make it all night. I thought they would be out by about 2. But they made it to about 5. But what amazing memories, man. We're making memories. It was making memories.
I also did the thing at about 4-ish where I thought, oh, God, this is very bad now, but I can't be that person who goes down and breaks it up. So instead, I'll just go and cramp their style by watching the film with them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I went down and you'd sent me a video of one of your aunts or someone doing a dance with the kids.
Yeah, no, that's my auntie-in-law.
Right. So I went down and they were all flagging a bit and put on Sing and the music started. And I said, by the way, guys, it's not how you do it. This is how you do it. And I started doing really silly dancing, and they were peeing their pants, man. And then I left them to it, and it was great. And Kath put me onto this as well. I've got to credit where it's due. The best present, and they got like an expensive robot and an expensive game and some nice books and so. But the present that had them literally jumping up and down and screaming was, and I posted a picture on Twitter, a Chupa Chups display thing with 200 Chupa Chups on there. The kind of thing you get in a chemist. Yeah. And the boys were going, is this for us? It must have cost you a fortune. I'm thinking it cost 20 quid.
I know.
If you want to get them, they're on Amazon for 20 quid, and it's the best present.
I mean, if to a child, that is decadence.
Yeah. I felt like Elton John.
I know exactly what you mean.
It was incredible. They were and I said, look, you're here for 3 days, and it's Christmas. You can kind of help yourself to as many as you want. But if I see you doing too many, I'm gonna come in and stop. But you kind of can. When you come back and visit me in the new year, we're back to a strict 1, maybe 2 a day. You've got to ask me. But over Christmas, help yourself, man. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
I want my kids to feel sick at Christmas because that's kind of what it's about.
One of mine actually was sick, so go me.
But your girls had a good time, didn't they?
They had a brilliant time.
It's magic, isn't it?
Yeah, they had a brilliant time.
For kids.
Yeah, and there's kind of been a lawlessness for the past week or so.
Yeah.
That is cool because we all know it's going to come to an end. They're going back to school on Thursday.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, poor kids.
God, there's so many calls. I'm not going to give out the number. Let's go to Andy. Good evening, Andy.
Oh, good evening, Ian. Am I on?
You are?
Thank you. Good evening, Ian. Good evening, Kath.
Good evening, Andy.
Thank you. Firstly, I'd just say I think you're brilliant.
You're correct.
And,
He's correct. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We were front page news.
Pardon?
Yes?
I've been listening for a while now, so I know it all went a bit one way or another, but I'm going to go the Bros direction.
Yes.
Because...
Bros give you an erection, what?
No, the Bros direction.
OK, great band, covers band. Great covers band.
All the other stuff.
They do Bros and One Direction.
Beautiful.
By the way, that's a phone in for you. Covers bands that are more than one band. I saw... they were called like the Dodgy Birds or something. They were the Birds, but they were Crosby, Stills and Nash and Young. But they also did.
I like them.
They also did the Hollies and the Birds and the Buffalo Springfield. But you do quite often get tribute acts that will do 2 bands because maybe one band hasn't got enough hits to warrant a full show.
Well, I can't see the point of seeing. It's like there's that Beatles thing. I don't get the. Anyway, I'm not going.
Well, the point is you can't see the actual Beatles anymore, so.
What's the point?
3 of them are dead.
Quite fun.
Well, exactly. I'm talking about Bros now, right?
Yes, Bros direction.
I'm 49 now, right? And when I was...
Happy birthday.
And Drop the Boy, which I love.
Yeah.
My mates used to pillory me.
They used to pillory you?
Whenever we used to go anywhere, right?
You get pilloried?
Bros. I think, I'm into Bros. I love Bros. Because I've always liked boy bands and all that crap.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that.
Is that a wrong word to say?
I don't know what you said, so let's not repeat
you said
it.
Crap.
Okay.
Thank you. But I'm just with you in everything, right? I've seen you because I'm your age-ish.
Oh, you're a bit older than me, mate. You're 4 years older than me, buddy. So
I know, ish.
Yeah, well, I would say not even an ish. 4 years is a big old gap.
Oh, come on.
If I was imagine you're 16 and I'm 12 and you ask me out on a date. How wrong is that? How wrong is that? It's so wrong. So it's not ish.
Wrong.
It's a massive gap. It's a huge gap. I'm glad you accept that.
Yeah,
so,
but
yeah.
All right, just to put.
You're old. You're old. Yeah. You're an old man. You're an old guy phoning up a young guy.
Once you get past the age of 30. Ish is okay.
No, not again. It's a bit. No, I disagree with that. 4 years is a huge.
Not even 4 years when you're 30.
It's a chasm. It's a gaping chasm. You were probably buying punk rock records. I was 3, so
I was into Madness.
Madness are doing... I don't want to, tell people to go somewhere else, but 11:35, one of the channels is showing Madness live from Big Ben or something.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, but...
They should be showing... they should be showing... hang on. They should be showing... Shut up! I'm doing a joke! I'm doing a funny joke! Shut up! Doing a joke! Will you shut your face? They should be showing... Shut up!
What?
They should be showing Madness from Parliament.
Good one. They're all on holiday.
All right, Andy, I'm bored of you now, mate. Let's go to Wilson. Good evening, Wilson.
Hello.
Hello, Wilson.
Hello.
Rat fans. Hello, vegetables.
Yay. Hope you're both having a good New Year's Eve.
I'm working, mate. I'm working. What do you think's going on? I'm working.
Well, it's probably not a good one, then.
Go on, yes?
Yeah, I'm here to sing. I've been made aware that you like the museum song from Barnum.
Oh, we go, yes, we go. Okay.
Yeah, I've been learning it for, the past week.
Let's hope you don't screw it up. Let's hope you don't balls it up. Because if you balls it up, it's going to be embarrassing.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Away you go then, go on.
All right.
I'm going to close my phone box because we're having a little bit of communicazione problems here. Let's see if I close it. Go on, away you go. Just do it, quick. Right. Come on, get on board.
Quite a lot of Roman terracotta, living lava from the flanks of Etna. Statuary, ride a dromedary, see a temple chapel in the Red Sea Park. Make the Morris band a first lady in the land of pickle three star. Hang on a
minute, stop. Did you just go... there?
Yeah, I messed it up.
Thanks very much for your call, Wilson. We'll try again in a year's time. Don't try and... I thought it's not a great line, but it sounded like you went... there. Now, we have callers that can do that. Watco, regular caller to the show, can do it. Mm-hmm. So, Wilson, I've got to be harsh. I have got to be harsh. Yes, Richard?
Ian?
Richard?
Is that you?
Is that you?
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, yes.
How are you doing? I've got some beef. I had some beef this evening.
Oh, I love a bit of beef.
Hello, Catherine.
Hi, what's your beefs?
How you doing?
All right.
I've got big beef. I've got two beef.
Yeah.
First beef, do you know Las Vegas, Andrew?
I do. That slacker that flies over from Las Vegas to come and see our live shows, yeah.
The big bum lick.
Oh.
I bum linked
on
the photograph, but he bum linked on a whiteboard.
Yes.
I'm over here on my 50th, which makes me 5 years older than you.
Thank you,
I'm
significantly older.
What you've just said.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're kind of the similar age to that drunk guy we just spoke to, but you're not a similar age to me.
Yeah. Exactly, you're younger. So I phoned up the press at Andrew, who stood me up in Las Vegas on my 50th. I'm older than you.
Hang on, he lives in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I know. I came out to see him and celebrate my birthday, and he can't make it down the hill. I can literally see his house from where I am. I want Judge Ball to intervene and tell him off.
Hang on a second. Andrew, is this you?
Yeah, Richard, can you see me waving? It's me sticking the two fingers up at you.
Yeah, I can see you waving. Yeah, I know.
Well, so Andrew, are you in Las Vegas?
Yeah, I live here, yeah.
Well, why aren't you hanging out with this boring drunk man, Richard?
Look, here's me. I'm in my sick bed, and I'm being harassed and bullied to call in.
Yeah.
And you can't give me a moment. No. I was on my way down. I was halfway down the strip and thought, no, I can't do it. I can't put him through that. So I returned back home. No good.
Do you believe that?
I just, why can't we be friends? Why can't they be friends? I mean, obviously Richard's irritating and Andrew's a weirdo, but why can't you guys put that to one side and be friends?
Exactly. You put us together in Manchester or Brighton, and he hasn't even turned up 2 miles down the road.
So, Andrew, seriously, why can't you be bothered to turn up with this drug addict?
Well, I think you've nailed it there. I don't mess around with any drugs. Not here in Vegas.
No. Richard, have you got a message you'd like to pass on to Andrew?
Yeah, I'd like Judge Ball to make a finding against Andrew and pay half the hotel bill.
Wow, OK, let's get in. There's some beef there, and I don't think we can help those guys. Let's go to Richie. Good evening, Richie.
Hello.
Hello, Richie.
Yeah, I've made some pointers, been listening. I'll do it in reverse. It'll sound funnier.
Mm.
And very much Happy New Year and all that.
Oh, whatever.
Cat among the pigeons.
Yeah.
There.
Terrible song.
Ross. Cat.
Yeah.
You and Kath are the new Piers and Susanna.
How
Don't
dare you.
forget, I'm doing my pointers in reverse here.
Okay.
I've been waiting for
How dare you?
40
Piers Morgan
minutes.
blocked me, a man I've worked with. Blocked me on
You need
Twitter.
more TV because you are awesome on GMB.
I don't think
I'm not licking your bottom and I'm not swearing.
I don't think I'll be asked back after Piers Morgan blocked me on Twitter, but that's by the by.
Oh, sod Twitter, mate. See, I didn't swear then.
Yes.
And good effort for you both for doing this Happy New Year's show. Yeah. And you've got a third listener. I've got a 12-month-old little blue staffy.
Yay! Or as we say, a year.
Happy whatever, mate.
Happy bumholes.
For both you and Kath. And don't forget, Cat among the pigeons.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. I mean, wowzers. Yes, Andre.
Good evening, Ian. Good evening, Kath. Happy New Year's Eve.
You've got 30 seconds.
Oh, yes. Right, I've got a tune. Ready?
You've got 20 seconds.
All right. Wait for it. We've waited all year for this.
You've got 10 seconds.
Oh, no, I've got to have longer than that for this one.
I've been giving you the countdown for the last 20 seconds.
Right, here it comes in.
5, 4,
3,
2,
and
he's out of time. I gave him plenty of warning.
He sings that virtually every time as well.
Dear listener, we did an hour of something. I don't know what it was. The switchboard is now empty. Great time to give us a call. This is the Late Night Alternative on Talk Radio.
Ian Lee's Late Night Alternative New Year's Eve Party on Talk Radio.
Everything about my museum was spectacular, including the price. $1. Now that may seem a bit steep, but it was worth it. Look at what I gave them. Quite a lot of Roman terracotta, living lava from the flanks of Etna. Statuary, ride a dromedary, see the temple tumble and the Red Sea part. McNamara's band, the fattest lady in the land, a pickled prehistoric hand, a strand of Pocahontas hair. Crow and Sue are going to be showing you some rowing through a model of the rapids on the Delaware. Armadillos, clever caterpillars, reproductions of the Cyclops, retina crystal blowing, automatic sewing, Venus on a shell and other works of art. Educated fleeces, tribe of Aborigines, two ladies join across her knees, a Mona Lisa made of ice. Hottentots forgotten in forgotten spots of cotton gin, and night we're out in Sodom, better see that twice. One iguana, snakes and other fauna, got no bearded lady but we're getting her. When you duck out, take another buck out, run around the block and see you, run around the block and see you, run around the block and see a new show start. Roman terracotta, living lava from the banks of Etna. Statuary, ride a dromedary, see the temple tumble in the Red Sea part. McNamara's band, the fattest lady in the land, a pickled prehistoric hand, a strand of Pocahontas hair. Crow and Sue are going to be showing you some rowing through a model of the rapids on the Delaware. Armadillos, clever caterpillars, reproduction of the Cyclops, retina crystal blowing, automatic sewing, Venus on a shell and other works of art. Educated fleeces, tribe of Aborigines, two ladies join across her knees, a Mona Lisa made of ice. Hottentots forgotten in forgotten spots of cotton gin, and night we're out in Sodom, better see that twice. One iguana, snakes, another fauna, got no bearded lady but we're getting her. When you duck out, you take another buck out, run around the block and see you, run around the block and see you, run around the block and see a new show start.
Okie dokie. That's how you. That was Wilson called in again, and we recorded that during the news. Well done, Wilson.
Yeah, just needed a run up.
Late Night Alternative New Year's Eve party. For those who don't like New Year's Eve, I never like New Year's. Expensive. There'll be always arguments. For a lot, I don't say this lightly, but for a lot of New Year's, it was drug management. It was getting drugs in and having enough drugs to last. Oh, jeez. The amount of driving and waiting in cars to score... People think to be a drug addict, that's so glamorous and so exciting. It's not. Most of my drug addiction was sat waiting in my car. Someone said, I'll meet you at 12. I'll be there at 12. All right, fine. So I'd get there at 11 and just take... I'm here just in case you're there early. And they'd say, all right, well... The 12 comes, and I'm stuck at. I'll be 5 minutes. You could be waiting till like 3, 4 o'clock, 4, 5, 6 hours in the car waiting for drugs. That's where my drug addiction took me. How's yours going, guys? So 0344. 0344 499 1000 is the phone number. I bought some crackers over Christmas. Didn't use them all.
All right.
Crackers are a waste of money. The kids love them.
I don't know. Last year I bought some with bells in. We had fun with those.
You're going to use those bells this year, weren't you?
Yeah, and this time around I thought I'll be prepared because we opened the crackers last year. There's only one music sheet in there, and I spent my whole Christmas shouting out, 6! 6! And the family shouted back, you're 6! Because I was being bossy. I was 6, but they were good crackers. Oh,
jeez. Well, that's not a snap. There you have that one.
Oh, no, I don't think I won that one.
Let's do another one.
Oh, look at that.
These
aren't snapping.
Oh, these are little Santa
Santa races.
Oh, these are quite good.
It's good for radio, isn't it? Wind up Santas and sleighs. They pull and release.
I'll take that one. Yes, line 1, what do you want?
Chicken dinners.
What?
Is that Jean-Michel Jarre again?
Okay, what did the grape do when it got stepped on?
Wine.
Yeah, and I'm going to do a charade for you.
All right.
Okay, so this is a charade. Now the fun begins. So, you have to describe what you're seeing, and the listener has to guess it.
Massive plum. 5 words.
It's not just 5.
A book. First word. Small. The. A.
Oh, excuse me.
A Tale of Two Cities.
How did you get that?
Because you're about to do Tale.
I was going to do Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim. It wasn't. It was A Tale of Two Cities. Let's see. This is fun. Now we're having fun. Kids, we will have fun!
I have a question.
Why am I here?
Why are fish easy to weigh?
Because of a railway station.
No.
Because of the railway.
No.
Because of the railway station.
No.
It is.
No.
Because
a whale is a mammal, it's not a fish, for a start.
Pounds and ounces.
No. Because they have their own scales.
Did you... Okay, let's do... No, you do your mime.
Okay.
I tell you what we'll do is... I can see Dredge is hassling us, is harassing us. He's going to come on in a second. And Dredge... hang on a minute. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Get me that caller immediately. I need to speak to this guy. This is what we're going to do. We had loads of calls in the first hour. Now we've got no calls.
We're not doing the charade?
Yeah, we're doing it, but I'm going to make it... I'm going to involve Dredge in it as well. Okay. Just put this guy through. I need to speak to this guy immediately. Don't talk to him, Matthew. I need to speak... Good evening, Dredge.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning.
Do you have a video... Do you have video phone technology?
Oh, blimey, what's that?
Oh, jeez. Do you have the ability to receive a video phone call?
Well, you could try it.
Well, what type of phone do you have?
I've got a Woolworths one.
Jeez, I'm gonna... Okay, right. And
what's the game? What's the thing?
It's charades, but you need to see it. So I'm going to video phone you from my own personal phone.
Are you?
Yes, man.
Okay, all right. Well, I've never done that before, but it might be possible. I don't know.
Right, I'm going to cut you off, and then I'm going to call you back. But I might not actually. Right, okay. This microphone's getting on my... This is showing.
You think you've got trouble? I've laddered me tight.
Right, I'm going to do a video phone call. I've got to add him as a contact first.
Oh, God.
Hang on a minute. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be fun. Contacts. New contact. Dredge. His number is 07... Okay, Dredge. You better have WhatsApp, Dredge, is what I should have asked you.
Stand by, Dredge.
So we're going to write WhatsApp. Please. We're going to go to Dredge. Please!
I can't help it. It's so cold in here.
Dredge. Dredge hasn't got WhatsApp.
Oh, Dredge, come on now.
I don't think I can do a video phone call with him any other way.
You Skype?
Oh! I know what we're going to do. Right. Hang on a minute. We're going to do this. We're going to call... Let's call him up. Hang on. Shh, this will confuse him because he's an idiot. Hang on. Dredge? Dredge?
Please hang up.
Please hang.
The first hour went so well. Why is this? What's going on here? Sorry, am I boring you, Catherine?
A bit.
Please hang up.
Oh, for crying out! What? I mean, what is this guy's problem? This guy's a jerk off. This guy's the biggest jerk off. Right, don't use line 13. Okay, right, thank you. Okay, okay. Well, I don't know how to not use. It just constantly. If I drag it there, it just constantly comes. You call him back, Matthew. Do your job, or you're fired. God damn it! You're gonna get fired. On New Year's Eve, get fired. Like Tiny Tim.
It was Tiny Tim's dad.
No, Tiny Tim got fired when he got older.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
well, at least he got older.
Because Scrooge realised actually he preferred being miserable, and this is what we're going to do. All right,
I haven't watched any Scrooged or
Right.
Scrooge-based.
Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Right, guys, for one night only. This microphone's funny. For one night
It's
only,
moving.
permission's required. Hang on a minute. Allow. Dredge, Dredge, can you see me?
I can hear you.
Can you see me?
Oh, blimey. No, I can't. No, I'm not in the studio this year.
There's a very good reason for that. Right. So what we're going to do... Okay.
You're going to come round.
Shut up! Shut up, boy! Shut up, boy!
Quiet!
Shut up, boy! You saw me... Listen, when your mother and father died, and you came into my orphanage, I made a solemn promise to those guys that I was going to make you a star. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing you don't know, Dredge. Your mother and father, they never died. They just left you outside Tesco one day, and I took you. I snatched you because I recognized you were going to be a star, and I knew you could be a big movie star. Your parents are still alive, and they don't know where you are, and they've forgotten about you.
Is it Bullseye?
Right, so I'm going to, for one night only, we're periscoping this.
Oh, God, right.
Yeah, can you get access and periscoping this? I don't know if it's come up on Twitter. Do you have access to a computer?
Well, I've got my phone. I've got access to my phone.
This guy's a jerk-off.
Yeah, I haven't really got any technology.
Okay, well, Catherine's going to do a charades, okay? And we're streaming it on Periscope. We're not really allowed to use Periscope, but... So don't tell nobody.
It's all right, no one's listening.
All right, mate. Right, so, can you see this? Okay, so we're going to do Periscope for the people at home, and I'll describe it for you.
Okay, yeah, that would work.
Here we go. All right.
Okay.
So the first person to say it is the winner. I think.
What do they win? Colour television? Or some technology?
They win some technology. Yeah.
Brilliant! I'm up for that.
Some technology.
Great.
Right, Catherine.
That's easier, isn't it?
Catherine is doing John Dredge. She is holding up four words.
4 fingers.
4 fingers. So it's got 4 fingers in it. Penny Lane.
4 fingers in a
Penny Lane. 4
fingers in a funeral.
Penny Lane mentions 4 of fish and penny.
Is it a song?
It's a. She's doing like a sort of little. It's like a circus tent, I think she's doing. Is it
It's a play.
It's a circus.
It's a play. It's a circus
it's a play. In a circus?
It's a circus play with 4 fingers in it.
Okay.
Okay, now she's going to do the 1 finger now. 1 finger.
No, I think she's just annoyed with you.
She's saying tiny penis.
Yeah.
1 tiny penis.
Is it a Lionel Blair film? Sorry, what is it?
1 tiny penis. Do it again. 1 tiny... your finger and your thumb can't touch because of magnetism. What? It's the opposite. They're both...
small word. It's a small word.
Sounds like...
Magnet.
What? Sounds like magnet.
Magnets. I don't know any circus plays about magnets. Hang on a second.
Magnum PI.
Nigel, do you want to play charades with us?
Sounds like Nigel.
Nigel, do you want to play charades with us?
Oh, not really.
Well,
Nigel!
Whoa!
Blooming heck.
Whoa!
Blooming heck.
Whoa! Dredge, you bring out the worst in people. What is wrong with you, Dredge? Why did you make him say the F word?
What happened to your dump button? I thought you fixed it.
That's the dump button. Here's the thing. Here's how it works. You will have heard that because you're now part of this broadcast, but the listeners at home... Did you hear that on...
yes, they would have heard that.
Did you hear that on Periscope, guys? Nigel, in a very angry way, said that he effing didn't want to play charades.
I'd never heard that word before.
They won't have
That's
heard
what
it
I
here
can
because
say.
they can't hear the phone call.
Okay, good.
Okay, right. Okay. Gosh, Dredge, that was a shock, wasn't it?
I was shocked.
My boy...
That'll get on the front page.
My 6-year-old got 2 George Ezra CDs for Christmas. 'Cause he likes George Ezra, and I like George Ezra.
They got swears on?
Well, one of them has got... you can run, you can hide, you can F it up. And we listened to it, and my boys went, whoa, did he just say that? Did he say the F word? I said, well, let's go back and have a listen. And he did.
Oh,
so legitimately, my kids are singing all Christmas, you can run, you can hide, you can F it up, but doing the actual thing. And then my 6-year-old wrote a song that goes like this. Ballerina, sexy ballerina, ballerina, sexy ballerina. So that's my Christmas. Realising my kids are feral. Right.
My kids have been singing the Senecott advert all Christmas.
How does it start?
Constipation relief has me dancing with glee.
I'm strutting my stuff for the whole world to see.
Senecott Max makes me feel free.
I don't remember this bit.
Double strength
brings me back to normality.
Na 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 regular life can be.
Okay.
What is this like? Is this like a full chorus line singing? it?
Yeah, there's a video. Look it up on YouTube.
Look it up. Right.
Anyway.
So it's a circus play. 4 words.
No,
the first
it's a
word is
play.
about your fingers not being able to touch.
And it's a magnet.
It's a magnet. Is it not?
it a
It's not
magnet?
Magnet Leisure Centre in Maidenhead,
Yeah,
is it?
yeah, that's exactly
It was the Magnet Leisure Centre in Maidenhead.
Oh, if only I'd been there.
Yeah, oh, man. All right, Dredge, was there something you wanted to say?
Just, it was my mum's first ever game of Jenga this year. I couldn't believe she'd never played it before.
And how did she feel about that as a person?
I mean, how can you have never played it before and you're like 75 or something?
Well, the thing is, in the war, they didn't have any bananas, so the odds of them having Jenga will be even slimmer.
Well, they could have used planks of wood, though, after the...
Here's the reason I hate people! Here's why I hate people, Dredge, and here's why I hate people, right?
Yes.
We just did a little...
Number one.
We just did a little spontaneous thing on Periscope there, guys. It's just a little bit of spontaneous fun. Graham says, I can't hear the callers on Periscope. I'll get lost! Can't hear the callers on Periscope. Well, you go out and buy your own Periscope and stick up your bum hole.
He sounds a bit camp.
It does sound a little bit camp, actually, doesn't it?
But don't you think Jenga is probably the best game ever invented?
Have you ever played Silly Sausage?
What's that?
The thing is, I'm about to joke, guys, and you're both treading over it, so please, just back away for a second. The thing is, I don't like the people that play Jenga. Do you know why, Dredge?
Enlighten me.
Well, they're just so Jengaistic.
Oh,
it's almost like Jengaistic. Sorry? There we go. Kath's going to play Silly Sausage now. Here we go. She's good at this.
Chipolata, single. The high score is 17. Poke me to start.
Of course I will.
Shake me.
The shake
shaking
never works.
it.
The shake never works.
I think it's got to be more side to side.
Poke me to play again. Dip me. Twist me. Stretch me. Shake me. Dip me. Shake me.
Your shake action is much better than
Oh,
mine.
please be quiet.
Dip me. Twist me. Dip me. Stretch me. Twist me. Dip me. Shake me. Twist me. Poke me. Dip me. Poke me. Shake me. Twist me. Stretch me. Stretch me. Dip me. Stretch me. Poke me. Dip me. Shake me. Dip me. Stretch me. Twist me. Shake me. Poke me. Stretch me. Dip me. Stretch me. Stretch me. Twist me. Shake me. Ooh. Your score is 38.
That's impressive.
John, do you want to have a go?
Nothing.
Do you want to go?
I'll have a go.
You ready? Right, here we go. Ready? It's going to start now.
Oh no!
You're the worst.
Oh, you're the worst, Dredge.
Thanks for that.
Unlucky, mate. You're the worst. 03444991000. This is Talk Radio.
Ian Lee's Late Night Alternative New Year's Eve Party on Talk Radio.
What are you talking to
Ed
me about?
Sheeran. His first album.
Oh, he's a
Had quite a lot
rude
of
boy, Ed
swears on.
Sheeran. He was from the grime.
Yeah, it's obvious now.
The grime world.
Yeah.
He should actually be going to the hat world soon, because that come forward world is getting a little bit... How... Matt Goss's hair.
Yeah.
03444991000.
He's got more hair now than he did when he was a boy. Now he's a man.
Oh, what
Yes,
did
he
we...
is.
I came up with a good song. Me and the boys wrote a song. Oh, it was a George Ezra song. We changed it. Okay, it'll come to me a bit later on. I've had fun hanging out with the kids. It's been fun. Some life decisions have been made, guy. Oh, by the way, so it's 10 days since I last took an antidepressant. I'm not going to drag you down with this too much. It's 10 days. So I think I'm pretty much off them. But still feel a bit queer. Still feel my head... You saw it when we were in Byron's.
Mm-hmm.
I just suddenly kind of glossed over, didn't I?
Yeah.
For a
I
bit.
just thought that was my scintillating conversation.
No. I just kind of... I went a bit glassy-eyed for a bit, and my head goes all very, very funny. But it's generally... I'm sleeping terribly, and I'm thinking that these pills were actually helping me sleep more than I thought they were. Having terrible dreams. I had a dream last night that I was... I couldn't wipe my bum properly in front of my mum. And I had to wipe it as I was going to go off and have gay sex with a man.
In front of your mum?
She wasn't going to be there for the gay sex bit.
Okay.
But I just couldn't... I just wiped my bum and it was just pook everywhere. Now,
God.
paging Dr. Freud. So having weird dreams and I'm not sleeping very well. But there is light at the end of the tunnel, and when I get to the end of the tunnel, I'm going to expose all of this whole bullshine, this whole world. But so I'm coming off and I'm feeling all right. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to embrace my not sleeping or waking up very early by, instead of just lying in bed and going, oh, I can't sleep, getting up, man, doing stuff, and turning my garage into a studio. And by that I mean I'm clearing out all of the junk that the old lady left there, and I'm going to put a green screen up. I've just been doing loads of stuff the last 2 days. Now, is that going to last forever, Catherine? Probably not.
No. But are you napping in the day?
No.
Okay.
I had a little lie down on the sofa for 40 minutes listening to the White Album.
That's allowed.
Put my Kenny Rogers book down beside me.
You'll catch up with yourself.
And but I'm feeling all right. I'm doing stuff. I'm working. So here's the thing. So I did a little post on Facebook and I did a little post on Instagram. But just to say that I learn the most when I fail or when things don't quite work out, right? And so there's been a few things I've been doing recently that not failure is too strong a word, but just I've been questioning why I'm doing it. So I've been streaming me playing video games on Twitch, right? So my Twitch channel, and we're streaming video games and stuff. And just over Christmas, I was thinking, I don't know why I'm streaming it. I think I'm streaming it because, I see Limmy doing it. I'm a big fan of Limmy, and so I'm probably emulating him in some way. B, I want to make some money off of it, but I'm not making any... I'm not Limmy. I'm not making any money off it, a couple of quid. I'm doing it, I think, partly to feed my ego, which is never a really good reason to do something, because I like, having a handful of people cheering me on as I'm playing games. And I'm doing it because maybe I'm a little bit lonely. And it's nice having, there's nice people that come and watch the games. It's nice people. But those are not particularly healthy reasons to do it. So I'm stopping Twitch for now. I might change my mind tomorrow. But I'm stopping doing Twitch, and probably, if we do video stuff, it'll probably be back on Periscope or back on YouTube, or a combination of the two. Still going to play games online, guys. If you're a friend of mine online, Roger and Ollie, I'm still going to come and play games. Mm-hmm. That's happening. But so I'm probably stopping Twitch. I'm stepping back from Twitter again, and I've done this before. I had about 3 months earlier in the year when I wasn't really on Twitter, and it was great. So I'm stepping away from Twitter again, because it's just boring. And a lot of my life is about chasing numbers. This job is about chasing numbers.
Yeah.
Right? And Twitter is about numbers, and Twitch is about numbers, and all of this stuff. And actually, just having this job being about numbers is enough. I don't need to chase follows and likes and views. I don't need to chase that.
You don't believe them anyway.
No. It's a fool's game. There's enough stress worrying about the... I just swore.
Wow.
I just had to do the dumb button on myself. That is amazing. That's only the second time I've ever had to do that in my career.
Maybe that's what that dream was foretelling, the self-dump.
Sally, did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
Did you not hear it?
It was a muffled one. It was one of those.
I just dropped an F-bomb on myself.
Oh, no.
Isn't that funny? Gosh, the shock.
Naughty.
Anyway, so what I'm saying is, dear listener, your support throughout the year has been appreciated and is a joy. But here's the thing. Me and Kath are going to focus on this radio show. We're going to focus on the Rabbit Hole podcasts and live shows. We've also got a couple of little tricks up our sleeve of stuff that we might be doing separately, like stuff on my own and stuff that Kath does on her own. And my little time travel podcast I do without. We're going to focus on these things. And also as well, I'm doing, I was doing several hours a week on Twitch and a few hours here and a few hours. I do 15 hours of improvised theatre a week. That's enough, man.
Do you know what I'm going to do? Yeah. I'm going to start reading books again. Because I find that Twitter gets a stupid thing to say, but I'm going to say it. Twitter gets in the way, so I'll sit there in the evenings when I'm feeling a little bit tired, book time really, and I'll have a look at my phone, and then half an hour passes, and I'm still there, and it's just pointless.
I know it is pointless. I'm still looking at Twitter a lot, but I'm trying not. There's only 2 or 3 days. I'm trying not to post on there unless it's something important or it's plugging this show or something. And today, I was looking at Twitter, but I wasn't engaging in it. I was getting stuff done. I booked my kid's birthday party. I've never booked a birthday party for the kids, but I'm determined to book this one. I went to the dump. I did loads and loads of stuff. Loads of stuff. Anyway, Sallington, it's nice to talk to you. What have you got for us this evening? What have you got?
I don't know, just Happy New Year. I thought I'd phone in and just say hello and Happy New Year.
Hello, Sally.
Hello.
Hello, Sally Mel, mate.
Hello, you alright?
Yes, mate.
He's getting his Blockbusters out.
Oh.
Fancy a little round of... Oh.
There's scissors down there by that screen.
There we go. Fancy a little round of the old block. You talk to Catherine while I set this up.
Oh, right then, okay then. I'll have I'll have a go. Yeah, I've been trying to make thinking about resolutions today.
You say you want a revolution.
What do you reckon?
I think I'm going to take a step back from Twitter. I was only using it to talk to boys for a bit, but it's a bit rubbish, really. So yeah, and just take time for myself.
All right.
I think.
Whatever.
It sounds like a good plan.
Whatever.
Before I turn 40. Yeah.
Okay, and hang on. Here we go. Where is it?
You know how...
No, that's not. Hang on a second. This is going to be awesome. Okay, here we go. It's a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. You know they're bringing Blockbusters back?
No.
You know who's hosting it?
Not without Bob.
Is it going to be Mulhern?
It's Bob Holness's Ghost. No, it's Dara O'Brien.
Oh.
Yeah, I like him.
Really? I like him.
But I'm about to do the geezer out of a job. Right.
Oh yeah.
Sally, I am gonna tweet you a picture. I'm going to tweet everybody. Here's here's the Blockbusters grid that we're playing on. Okay.
Okay.
Classic Blockbusters.
Oh, I'm just worried that I might have tweeted tweeted your phone number out. Hang on.
You have
I
not.
might have put you on loudspeaker.
Right, whatever. Okay. No, hang on a second. Right, hang on a minute. Yes, Cozzy.
Yes, Cozzy, yes, hello.
Oh, Jesus. Hello, Cozzy.
How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Now, we need someone else to play Blockbusters with us.
What the hell's Blockbusters?
Not Dongbusters. Blockbusters.
Well, what's that then?
Does this music mean nothing to you? Does it... Dun, dun, dun. I'll have an E, please, Bob. I'll have a P, please, Bob.
I don't need a P, please, Bob.
Okay.
There we go.
So what do you want me to play then?
Right, so you're gonna... Now, which one... You're right, okay. So you're gonna team up with Sally.
Hello.
Hello, Sally.
Now, Cozzy, are you on Twitter?
Hey, hold on a minute. I'm getting attacked by a Doberman.
Okay, all righty. How's it? Who's winning? The Doberman or you?
The Doberman.
Okay. If he bites you, stick your finger up his bum. He'll release his lock instantly. Okay. Welcome
to... Have you ever tried to stick your finger up a Doberman's bum?
Many times, yes.
Oh, happy days to you, then.
Happy days indeed. So have you, Cozzy, do you have Twitter?
Have I got what?
Oh, dear.
Do you have Twitter?
No.
Right. Okay. Well, okay. Right. Okay. Well, have you got a pen and paper there?
Hold on a minute. Let me find a pen and a piece of paper. I thought all you had to do is answer a question.
No, you've got to draw a grid.
It's strategic, Cozzy.
You've got to draw a grid.
Right. Like to get from P to F.
No! You've got to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. You've got to draw 4 sextagons. What's the six-sided thing called? Heptagon.
Right. So a hexagon.
Right. You got to draw. So you got to draw 4 boxes going down.
Right.
And then kind of 5 boxes going across.
Right.
But the second and the third line need to be slightly below the top line. You see what I mean?
So you're writing on the diagonal.
Right. So I draw an oblong. Right.
Huh?
And I draw it.
Yes, dear listener, this is the same show that saved a man's life just 2 weeks ago.
It is.
And now we're about to ruin someone's life. Right. So you've got to draw 4 six-sided shapes coming down.
Yeah.
And then you've got to do like 5 more rows, 4 more rows, so 5 rows across of 4 six-sided shapes coming. What is this?
Wow.
Free and easy with the F-bomb tonight, guys.
21.
16. No, you should have 20.
Yeah.
Okay, well you said 21, so that confused me slightly.
Yeah, but I'm confused as well.
Okay, right.
4, 8, 12,
Okay,
16,
so in
20.
the first... Now you've got to write these letters down. I do apologise, dear listener. So what you need to do is in the first column going down, write down these letters, right?
Yeah.
G...
G for goat.
A...
A for alcohol.
A for I need some more alcohol.
I need some more, yeah. T, this is just, okay, T...
For tonic, which you haven't added.
This isn't helping.
Sally, we're going to make a good tea.
G-A-T, and then the bottom one you write R.
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
So then we go to the second column going down.
All right.
W.
Which box am I looking at?
Right. So second. So what did you do on New Year's Eve? Well, we tried to describe the Blockbusters grid to a drunk man. So second. So you go. So you've done the first column going down, yeah?
I've got GATR.
That's going down, right? Then you go to the second column,
Right.
and from the top you do WMFE.
WMFE.
E. Yeah, and then the third column. You ready?
Yeah.
USKH.
USKH.
Right, then the next one.
Holy moly, you've put in the whole boxes already.
Yes, mate, we're playing Blockbusters!
Right.
So the fourth column down is DCJP.
Hold on a minute, my pen doesn't like J. Right.
Now, don't roll a J, just write it in the box.
Yeah, but it doesn't, my pen doesn't like J. All right, then.
Okay. Right, and then this should be the last column going down, yeah?
Yeah,
right.
in column 5.
NOLB.
NOL. What was the last one?
B for bell end. Huh?
No.
Right, so you've got the grid.
Right.
Read it back to me.
Oh, no, come on.
All right, OK. So you're teaming up... Yes.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah,
I will.
I did ask.
Going downwards, JATR.
Yes.
WMEF.
No, WMFE.
WMFE.
Yes.
I told you my pen's not working very well.
OK, neither is your brain.
Right. USKH.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we go.
DCJP.
Right, that'll do.
NOLB.
Right, and here we go.
And that's how we play Blockbusters.
So that's how we play. So, you won, Cozzy. You beat everyone. Right. So you and Sally are a team. So you're going across, and Catherine is a SWAT, and she's going down.
Yes.
Okay. So you have to get from left to right, or right to left, and Kath has to get from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So what have we got to spell?
Sorry.
Oh God.
You don't have to spell. You don't have to spell anything.
All right then, go for it.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
You better be bright, Sally, because if you're not sharp...
Well...
Oh, no! This is weird.
What?
The, not Dennis LeCorrier, Ray Sawyer, the guy with the eye patch from Doctor Hook has died.
Oh, no.
And those guys never made peace. Okay, we'll have a little Doctor Hook... Okay, right, we'll have a little Doctor Hook thing. Okay, all right, okay. Right, so, Sally, you pick a letter. Yeah. Can be anywhere on the board. And so you are blue. Blue. Okay, right. So and Cat's. Okay, here we go. The game is going. Forget the ads. We can do the ads in a bit. This is much more important. Away you go. You guys. Here we go.
Okay. Can I have a tea, please, Ian?
Okay, I've got to find it because these cards are all cocked.
Oh my God.
Oh right.
Hang on, I'm going to find it. J.
I don't need a buzzer for this, do I?
No, mate. Don't be so stupid.
That's good. Right. Oh, I can't remember.
That was a stupid thing to say, buzzer. I've got to find the letters.
Oh my! I mean, really.
Here we go. Oh, that's big. Here we go. T. Was it a T?
Yes, please, Ian.
Here we go. Right, I've just got to stress the gold run is not included in this set.
Oh.
What T goes before water, set, and paper?
What T goes between water, set, and paper?
What's an old-fashioned question?
I know.
I want an old-fashioned man, an old-fashioned millionaire. This question's to you as well, Cozzy, so you can confer.
It's Neil. Oi.
Shut up.
What?
Cozzy, you can confer with Sally. What? Did you hear the question, mate?
What goes between total water?
No.
What goes between total water? That doesn't even mean anything.
You need to drink more water.
Tea? No. What T goes before water, paper, and
set?
Yeah.
Did you hear it then, Cozzy?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Do you know the answer?
Well, then ain't there a question?
Yes.
What?
Right, we're going to have a little break. You two, hang on a minute, I'm going to put you on the same line so that you two...
Oh, no, please.
No, you're going to talk to him. Right, so hang on a minute. Right, Cozzy, if I put you there... Right, you two... hang on a minute. My phone's gone... Oh, hang on. Oh, I've balls it up. Can you hear each other?
Yeah.
No. Well, you can... No, you can hear... Can you hear the other person in the room?
It's two of us trying to talk.
Oh, for goodness sakes, go away, you horrible weirdos. Right, we'll come back to you in a second. We're playing Blockbusters on the radio. This is great. This is what radio's all about. This is Talk Radio.
Ian Lee's Late Night Alternative New Year's Eve Party on Talk Radio.
Right, we were about to go to Louise to take over from Cozzy, but Louise has bottled it. Thanks, Louise. Pablo, what do you want? We're busy.
Well, I can step into some Blockbustering.
No. What do you want, man? We're in the middle of a Blockbuster game. You just wandered onto the set. What do you want?
Well, I was hoping to kind of step in after the Blockbusters game, but...
Unlucky. You're in now. What you got?
I don't want to bum anybody out. No, it's just kind of a general realisation that, like in your mid-30s, there's not really much to do on New Year's. You don't really have that many friends. It's all kind of... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm basically raining on your Blockbusters parade. So
Cozzy's raining on that parade. I'm going to be honest, so is Sally. New Year's... Hey, listen, man, New Year's sucks. Everyone knows New Year's sucks. This is why we're doing this rubbish. What do you think we're playing Blockbusters for?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's always sucked, but then it's been one of those things where it's always sucked, but then you've kind of been able to go out and be with people.
Just go to bed.
And kind of like... Go
to bed. Here's the thing that Catherine helped me realise. I was saying I was dreading Christmas, and Catherine said, well, actually, you've been dreading the last few Christmases because, marriage is breaking down and stuff like that. But then I came to a realisation. Here's a revelation, right, that I made, right? I've never enjoyed Christmas. I've never enjoyed it. It hit me. What you said made me think, oh, yeah, you're right. The last few Christmases I have been dreading. And I thought back and I thought, I can't think of one Christmas I've enjoyed where there hasn't been some kind of tension, there hasn't been some kind of pretense. And even from a very, very... Get this, Pablo. From a very, very young age, I could see that Christmas was fake. That Christmas was people stuck in a house together. When we were kids, you're stuck in the house together for 3-4 days because everything was shut. And we were never a family that went out for a Christmas walk, right? You're stuck in a house with the same people for 3 or 4 days, and you're just kind of faking pleasure. Specialness. And that just hit me, that I've never enjoyed a Christmas. I've enjoyed bits of Christmases, but I've never enjoyed a Christmas.
I can appreciate that, and I'm much the same, although I think it's possibly like kind of remembering back to halcyon days. Obviously, when you're a child, it's all presents and chocolate and things like that. When you're a bit older, without responsibilities, it's all booze and having fun. And that's it. It's once you get to the point of responsibility, which is obviously, all part of growing up and being British, what. Yeah, I think it's that you kind of generate this kind of tension around the festive season. And I don't know, I just kind of thought... many moons ago, it would be a kind of thing that New Year's would be a kind of a slight release of that tension. You could go out and about.
I tell you what is a slight release for me is knowing that I was coming into work tonight, I was seeing my best mate who I've not seen for a week, and normality kind of kicks in. And we're back at work now, and this is it for me. Now I'm back in the groove. Normality. I don't like disruptions to my schedule, to my routine. I like routine. That works for me. So go to bed. Go to bed, man. It's nothing. Tonight is nothing. Tonight is nothing. It's Monday night, and that is it. It's everybody telling you that it should be something. What's your New Year's resolution? What's your plan for the new year? What were your highlights of 2018? What were the worst bits of 2018? Who are you going to meet? Doesn't matter. The moon's in a slightly different position. The days are getting longer. It's Monday night. That's it. That's all it is.
That's a fair thing. I have noticed there seems to be a massive prevalence of this year. There's people on Facebook and Twitter kind of trying to encapsulate their entire year about how good it was or how bad it was.
Yeah.
And then,
it was a year.
In my mind, it's like 2018 stuff happened and things happened, and hopefully things and stuff will happen next year as well.
Exactly. Exactly. Some bits were great, some bits were lousy, most of it was all right. That's it. That's life. That's time.
Although it would have been nice to have a few invites that I could have said, no, you're all right. I'm of an age now where I'd rather not.
Okay. Well, that's something I can't help you with. And hey, man, you're always invited to listen to this radio show.
Well, round your house for
right. Thanks very much for calling. Goodbye, weirdo. Okay, right. Hang on. Now, Louise, you are Louise.
Hello.
You are our stand-in Blockbuster contestant.
Okay.
And is this Louise from Ireland?
Yeah.
Goodbye. Thanks very much for your call. Thank you very much for your call. She's gone. No way. I tell you why. Because we're going to do the logs later on, the logbooks later on, and I got the logbook that I don't think she even wrote in the logbook. I think she wrote in a separate book.
What?
Which is insania.
What?
Louise, after midnight. Okay, let's go.
It's going to be hell to pay.
It's going to be hell to pay. So Sally and Cozzy. So hello. Yeah, okay, great. He's still there. So the question is, what tea goes with what was it?
Paper.
That's the big clue, right?
Water.
Set and water. The other two, no one says the other two anymore. It's old-fashioned words. Cozzy and Sally, do you have an answer?
I don't know.
Cozzy, I'm losing the will to live. Cozzy, do you have an answer?
No.
Right, Catherine. Right, so you're out.
I think
Catherine can buzz in.
Biz.
Biz?
Yeah.
What buzzer goes biz?
Mine's higher pitched than theirs. There goes buzz, and mine goes biz.
What are you saying it is?
Biz. Toilet.
Yeah, it's toilet. It's toilet.
I was going to say that. You told me not. You said it was wrong. Right, okay.
Who told you it was wrong?
Who's Sally arguing with? Sally's arguing with the voices in her head.
The bloke in the room.
Not Cozzy. You didn't...
No, not him. No, God no.
All right, shut up. Right, Catherine, it's your turn.
All right.
You're right. So
I'm going to go... all right, if we started there, I'm going to I'll have a G, please, Ian.
A G. Right, I've got to sort through these because these are from a charity shop, so they're not in
I wish you'd have done this before.
J.
G.
E. F. C. E. H. Here we go. I'm going to find a tough one. There we go. What G is the first one is what G was killed in a fairy story by Jack? You're not having that as a question. Not having it. You're having this one. What G is the principal city in Lake Leman? What G is the principal city in Lake Leman?
Was it Geneva?
No, it was Giant.
No, come on.
Killed a giant. It was Geneva. All right.
Boom.
All right. So Sally and Cozzy, you'll go, and you should mark off on the... Cozzy, you are marking off on the grid, aren't you, the ones that Catherine's just got?
I've got them up on the tea.
OK, you are still breathing, aren't you, Cozzy? OK, when you're relying on Sally as the brains of the team, you know you're in trouble.
Oh, Dr. Dar.
Sally, you'll go.
Okay then. I'll have an A, please, Ian.
OK, here we go. So this A could block Catherine. OK. Let's find you an easy one.
Hey, come on.
What A? This is for you as well, Cozzy. Cozzy, speak to me, Cozzy. I love you, brother.
I'm here.
OK. What A... We can joke about it. What A is the surgical removal of a limb?
Amputation.
Well done! You got it right! Kath is blocked. Denied, Catherine. Your turn, Boyle.
It's all right. I'm feeling... That's fine. It's fine. I'm going to go with N, please, Ian.
Okay. Sorry. Because I realise there's no vibes on them. N. Okay. N.
Or whatever letter.
Why are you going N?
Because I'm staying away from them.
Well, all right. You don't know. What N is where some Laplanders live?
Newfoundland.
Sorry?
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. It's not your question, mate.
You're not supposed to answer yet.
Is it the North Pole?
You racist. No, it's not. It goes over to you, Cozzy and Sally. What N is where some Laplanders live?
Newfoundland.
Sally, are you going with that?
Yeah, whatever.
You're wrong. It's Norway. Right. Jesus.
Get out of here!
Get out of here! Right, Sally, it's your turn now, please.
Right, okay.
This game's going to last forever.
It really is.
Yeah. Right, hang on, let me just... Yep, get me picture back. Sorry, I had to take a picture of it.
Okay.
Can I have a M, please, Ian?
M. Okay. Okay, M. Here we go. Yes, you can have an M with great pleasure. What?
Thank you.
Sorry, Cozzy?
Mouse.
Okay.
What?
We haven't done the question yet.
Father Jack, isn't he?
What small animal traditionally scares elephants?
Oh, come on!
Oh, no!
It's a mouse! He's got it right! Well done, Coz! Psychic, Boyley. Boyley,
This is a swizz.
It's not a swizz, mate. He got the question. He got the answer. I can't...
He got the answer beforehand.
I know, you're right, and he should get 2. So he gets M, and he gets S as well. Mark that off. He got 2 for that, because he got it before the question.
S for the word I'm thinking of. Are you psychic of that?
Catherine, you've got a lot of work to do here. They're really snaking across the board here.
C.
Oh, steady on. Steady on. Let's keep it clean, family friendly. What C is Cozzy? No. Steady.
K-line.
Shut up. What C is the occupation, this is for Catherine, of Karl-Heinz... Well, it says I'm going to say... It says Stockhausen, but that's incorrect. What C is the occupation of Karl-Heinz Stockhausen?
He's,
Karl-Heinz Stockhausen, what is his occupation?
He's a professional dead man at the moment, isn't he?
What is it? He's not a professional, he's amateur. He's not paid for being dead. But when he's alive, he is a professional C. Bit like James Whale. No, don't.
A clinical psychologist.
Stockhausen.
I don't know. Composer.
We have to take your first answer.
No, you don't.
Sally and Cozzy, what would you say?
I was going to say composer.
No, you weren't.
Yes, you were absolutely right.
No, I was.
Well done. All right. Well, you could win this game. You two.
I wish they would soon.
This is great. This is great fun. This is
not fun.
This is how I saw my career going. Okay, Sally, Cozzy, it's over to you. By the way,
O or L, Cozzy?
What do you mean, O or L? I thought we got
Which one?
What do you mean, you dickhead?
Oh, God. Go with O.
O, please, Ian.
Okie dokie.
An ostrich.
Okay, an ostrich.
Ostrich, he's saying. If it's ostrich, I swear to you, I'm going to do the gold run across your face.
All right. What? Oh. Well, my New Year's resolution is to try a new thing. Okay, here we go. This is now. Listen, pay attention.
Yeah.
What O lays the biggest eggs?
Oh, shut up! Owl! Someone just shouted owl.
What O?
I know you.
What O lays the biggest eggs? Cozzy, what do you reckon?
I reckon it's an ostrich.
It's the right answer! Yes, man! Yes, man!
Game is bent! This game is bent!
Yes, man! Hang on a minute. Hang on. That means... right, hang on, then. Oh!
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Hang on.
Oh.
Here we go. Right, hang on. Oh.
Welcome back, and this is it. The third goal. Kingswood didn't have to do anything on the board. We always make it.
I thought there'd be special music. Well, we don't have the Gold Run. It's not included in this box set, as it says. It says here. Don't remember how Gold Run is done.
Do they have to just do?
So you basically you won. Well done.
Well done. Thanks, everyone.
That was fun, guys. I enjoyed that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh no, thank you, Cozzy.
Thank you. Both. Thank you, Cozzy.
Right. So when do I get a date with you then, Ian?
You don't get any dates with me, mate. That was never even issued as part of a potential prize.
Bob Holness used to do that.
Well, I think that's what killed him in the end. All right, Sally. Well done. You won Blockbusters.
Oh,
Yay!
And can we clip that audio and send that to ITV and just say,
here's what you could have won.
stuff Dara O'Brien. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the stuff. All right, Sally. Bye.
Bye.
There we go. Hey. Oh, look, it's 2019. Here's some adverts.
Iain Lee's Late Night Alternative New Year's Eve Party on Talk Radio.
So that's that done. I'm not even going to say it because a lot of people hate it and a lot of people listen. Excuse me, I'm terribly indigestionised. A lot of people hate it, as we heard from Pablo. He's not having a great time, so I'm not even going to say it, you know. That is the way to go into the new year. We've opened the curtains here so we can see the fireworks, but, you know, it's just... Imagine fireworks... And that's it.
You miserable soul.
Isn't it, though?
They're nice ones.
Isn't it? Well, yeah, exactly. It should be. My tax paid for it. Oh, that was a good game of Blockbusters. That I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot, actually. I might have some of that at home on my own.
By yourself?
Yes, mate.
Well, arrange the cards because you'll save yourself a lot of time.
Oh, dear, I could have had be Catherine is stuck in a lavatory. Beautiful. Thank you. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you'd be very welcome to. I think we're here until 1. I think it's Paul Ross at 1. Is it? Matthew knows more than we do. No one's told us.
None of our business.
Didn't once we come in and we found out as we were doing the show that actually it went on until 2. Sure we did that one. Susan is on the line. Good evening, Susan.
Good morning, Ian.
Good evening.
Good morning to the beautiful, lovely Catherine.
Good evening, Susan. Good evening.
Katharina, thank you very much for keeping us company this evening.
Thanks. What are you
I'm getting to turn the light on so we can do the logbooks in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
What's Ian doing? Ian, come and talk to me. What's Ian doing?
He's turning the light on so he can see you all the better.
Susan.
I'm going to...
I've got a bottle of wine for Matthew. We didn't know he was tech hopping, so we got him a little bottle of wine. You carry on talking, that's right, I'm just doing some housekeeping.
In January, I'm going to send you a picture, Catherine, of my face.
Oh, good. We're getting a picture.
Of what?
Yeah, in my face. No.
I'm not sure which one's going to look the most tired.
Oh, now, come on.
It's just some bants.
Oh, dear.
It's just bants.
What?
Hello.
Hello
there.
Who are you talking to?
It won't be you for much longer. What do you want? Oh, I've got 2012 Olympic legends top trance as well.
I want to talk to you.
Well, then talk. Stop. Just talk. Then do it.
I had a nice Christmas. Thank you for asking.
I couldn't care less. I don't know you, and I don't care about your Christmas.
Wow.
All right. Well, I'm pleased that you had a nice Christmas.
I know that I've gone too far when Catherine tells me off. Okay.
I'm pleased that you had a nice Christmas with the children, and I'm pleased that Catherine had a nice Christmas, because unlike you, I'm a kind person.
No, he's horrible. He's horrible. What a meanie.
I saved a man's life.
Never mentions it.
Okay, well, that was a really great call. Thank you. So we have been, for the last few months, we've been sending out 2 logbooks to listeners to fill in what's been happening on the show. And I've got to say, it's probably one of the best ideas I've ever had. And it has run so smoothly, without a hitch. We started off with one logbook. We thought, this is going so well, let's do a second logbook.
Yeah, we were feeling confident.
So I'm going to hand you this one. This is the one from America.
Oh, exciting.
I've got this one. Now, this one, there are 2 books here. This logbook. So you've got a logbook, I've got a logbook, and I've got a diary, because I think Louise didn't write in the logbook. She wrote in a diary. Okay. Sorry, that's my stomach. So, let's open up our logbook. We've not looked at these.
Oh, look.
To Iain and Kath, sorry for delaying sending across logbook. I hope that the treats amongst the... From Eben. It's been a really busy... So this is when Eben had it for a second time. Okay, so this... Oh, I've got logbook number 2, it says here.
I've got the orig.
It says here, logbook number 2, asterisk, logbook number 1 lost by Gerard. It didn't lose it, he just didn't put postage on it. The Late Night Alternative Weeknight Centre one with Iain Lee. Oh, look, so look what Eben's done here, look. Online on your phone, on DAB, Talk Radio, and he's put all our Twitter handles, and he's done some pictures of... I don't actually know what those pictures are, Eben, but that's great.
Doesn't matter.
So he's put logbook recap, summary, the trial of Alan Caddick on the count of falling asleep, the well incident, and the owl occurrence.
Oh, yes.
Goodbye, logbook number 1. Rest in peace. But now you have logbook number 1.
I
Sorry,
do.
You're busy on your phone.
I'm tweeting, yeah.
Tweeting? Who are you tweeting?
Twitter.
Why? I'm here. This is what we just talked about an hour ago about how Twitter is sucking. I said sucking that time. The life out of conversation. I'm here. I'm a human being.
Just a quick one.
So this says goodbye, logbook number 1. Rest in peace. But now we have logbook number 1.
Yes.
So let's get in there.
Right. So here we go. Wednesday, 27th of June, 2018.
Oh, well, hang on. Oh, June, 27th June. This one starts on the 17th of August with the 2 Ians. OK.
OK.
What is this?
Recapping about Ian's misfortunes with an owl.
Yeah.
Little 999 in the corner there. Found out it was a place where men went to do stuff. Shows evidence of blood-soaked T-shirt. And there's a diagram of said T-shirt.
OK.
32 minutes in, Alan Caddick comes on demanding his solicitor to speak to Ian. Hardcore questioning. Iain and Kath discuss about swearing around kids.
No.
Kath's experience with selfish mum. Oh, yeah! That was the woman who parked next to me. And as I was getting the youngest out the back of the car, squeezed past us and said, I'm faster than you. Do you remember? She kind of shut the door on my kid's leg.
Oh, yeah, but now that you're saying it this time, it just sounds charming. Before you made it sound horrible. That sounds like a charming... I'm faster than you.
Selfish mum. Simon's tomatoes.
I think you're the selfish mum in that instance. In that story there, it's you that is selfish.
Wazim thinks pot is better than fags.
Oh, God, that guy's been phoning up tonight.
Key points of show. Caddick demands solicitor, profanities with children and tomatoes.
OK.
Sounds like a good show.
Well, let's just dive in that. So this is from the 17th of August. This is Eben. The 2 Ians. All new... Oh, this is funny, man. All new... Didn't work. All new Talk Radio branded as the man's radio station. Key points, being branded as a man cave. Talked about having a séance. Sang a song together. Slightly disrupted show with falling out with Kath. Round to get rid of all females who work on Ian's show.
Mm-hmm.
Gatford is dead air. That's a quote from me, apparently.
Oh, my God.
Biggest hit song... Well, it says here with a stylophone. Oh, yeah, stylophone. David Bowie, Space Oddity. I called Kath to say an apology. This was when another Ian came in to do the 2 Ians, Ian Watkins.
Yeah.
And I thought that was
stole
great.
the show a bit, didn't he?
But then, on the 21st of August, it's Classy Kath and Katie. Key points. Ian's cat, duties, affection, whiff of smells.
Oh, yeah. That's when me and Katie did the show together.
Things that crawl out of your eyes.
Uh-huh.
Alan phoned, talked about retiring karaoke, films and falling asleep. Big Brother, general gossip of contestants, how it's unacceptable to use certain words. Well, gosh, I've got to say, the shows that you did with Katie Puckett really do sound like a lot of fun.
They were a lot of fun.
Sound really, really good. I'll have to try and dig that out and listen to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look in the Talk Radio Hits section.
Oh, no.
Hits.
OK.
Thursday, 28th of June, 2018.
Right. Hang on, this book's almost empty. Here, go on.
Mo with his cliche says how Ian is improving. Lousy advice. Yeah. Young man full of contradictions. Yeah. Bum bleaching, getting experts' advice.
Oh, I'm going to get that done in 2019. This year.
Maybe that's what your dream was about.
Yeah, it could be, actually. It could be.
Get some wipes.
Yeah.
Ian talks about Kardashians, different sunbeds.
Would Tipex do it?
No.
Can I white out my... my shite out?
You weirdo. Ian talks about Kardashians, different sunbeds.
Always talk about the Kardashians. They're my favourites. You know they're my faves. My favourite is, I think it's probably Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, the biggest bum.
The others, I like Angel Blue and Baby Cheese, but I think Kim is probably my favourite Kardashian. With Baby Cheese as a close second.
When did nail bars start popping up on the high street, question mark? Nigel from Maidstone, Nigel's time iTunes, being very supportive to his mum.
OK, well, so Eben has done brilliantly. He's done pictures. He's talked about the Chaz tribute on the 25th.
Some cut out of tweets.
Okay. And then, right, so that's Eben has it up until the 26th September. Then some pages are ripped out. Then it says Louise has the logbook, the 10th of October. This is one who's, if you give it to me, I'll do it the best you've ever done it. This is what she's done. 10th of October, Iain talks about sex. 11th of October, Iain talks about sex. 12th of October, Iain talks about sex. 15th of October, Iain talks about sex. 16th of October, I had a migraine. I bet Iain talks about sex. Then Star, is, for some reason, has been filling it in. The 18th of October, Iain talks about sex. 19th of October, Kath mentioned sex.
I did mention it, but I think I got away with it.
So that's Louise's thing, right? She's written that. But then she's written it in another book. So, I mean, I've got to sellotape this in now. Go to... okay. Go to Isabel, the American...
Okay.
By the way, I've got to say, this really has worked out as a brilliant feature.
Thanks, guys, for your support. Oh, there's some stuff. Okay. So...
Oh, where's the guy who blackmailed us? Is that book?
Is this one?
I think it must be that one.
Monday, 9th of July. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise, Stargate 2018-79.
Oh, I like that.
Then the next page just says Stardate 2018-710.
Who was doing this?
Don't know. Stardate... I mean...
Is this the guy that blackmailed us?
It's extremely... He's just putting dates. Stardate. All the way through. Stardate... Here we go. He's written something.
Well, is it him or is that Isabel? Isabel wouldn't like Stardates.
No. Kirk, Scotty, what's going on with communication? Scotty, Captain, I cannot get the matches to light. Okay, then there's someone else who's writing. Okay, so... Tuesday...
By the way, the fireworks are over, so everyone that stood on the bridge for 6 hours, you're an idiot.
They're dying for a wee. Starlight, straight in with black leather, confirmed as dirty and sexy. This is 4th of September.
This is the guy that blackmailed us.
Is it?
Yeah.
Noel rang an idea for pizza presenter. Bad idea, awful idea. Aussie Rick rang up. He's bought an allotment. Sounds like he's had a toot. Wants to get a grow on. Ian...
I did not give you permission to tweet that photograph of me. This face is actually copyright. This is something I wanted to talk to you about. This face is now copyright with the Steven Spielberg...
Well, if I've got a look at it...
Yeah, the Steven Spielberg company has copyrighted my face because they're going to use me in a new animation. So you actually do not... You've just broken a copyright law. There's a bootleg image, and I demand...
it's my interpretation. I did put a filter on it.
I demand you to take that down.
Ian can't come on current medication. Paul from Stoke thinks he's been for a few...
Well, let's just say I'm off that medication now, all right, guys?
Gosh, oh, watch out. Paul from Stoke.
There she blows! a little bit too quickly, it would have seemed, but that's fine.
Oh, no.
That's fine. I'm an old man.
Paul from Stoke thinks he's been for a few curries with Princess Diana. I reckon he's talking bollocks. Ian rang Curry House hangs up.
Yeah.
Nigel is a bloody lovely man. Mum's funeral. Personal note, tonight I've eaten a full pack of ginger nuts while listening, and that's naughty.
Oh. Who is that, though?
Don't know. I mean, I wish you'd put your names on this.
Well... where's the go to the last entrant, which is Isabel?
She's put $20 in.
I feel bad because she.
Oh, this is Isabel's writing.
I feel bad
she's
because she thinks we hate her, and she's my favourite.
1 lockdowns, USA. In a lockdown, you have to. Oh. She's written American Lifestyle 2018. She's gone freestyle.
Very good. This is it. Well done. You were meant to go freestyle, but now she hates us because she thinks we hate her, and we don't hate her. We love her.
Which I don't think she ever thought I hated her.
No.
You rang her up and told her you did.
I did, and she was only 10. You should have stopped me. That was bad producing on your part.
Wow.
You should have stopped me phoning up a 10-year-old and berating her on air.
You got your book back, though.
I did, so it worked. You've got to be cruel to be kind. It's like when Jack Bauer shoots a terrorist in the knee to get the information about where the bomb is.
Yeah.
He shouldn't really do it, but actually...
but he's saving lives.
You've got to know where that bomb is. All I did was shoot Isabel in the knee.
Lockdowns, USA, talking of shooting.
Uh-oh.
In a lockdown, you have to curl up in a little ball and hide under a desk. A lockdown is almost like hide and seek, but the difference is if the intruder finds you, you're dead. Brackets, end of game.
The thing is, right, genuinely, we've not seen this.
That's heartbreaking.
We've not looked in these at all. But Isabel's, she's 10 or 11, I think.
She's about 10.
And she's British, and she moved to Texas or Phoenix or something.
No, Memphis. Tennessee.
Yeah, it's you know. And this is what she has to do now. This is now part of her life, is practising lockdowns. Wow.
2, stupid American disclaimers. In America, they have quite good and funny adverts, but say in an advert there was a person skidding at the bottom, they would put something like, "You will never be allowed to do this ever." Not only that, but in back pain relief ads, they say, may lead to suicidal thoughts or death. I mean, I would rather have back pains than death.
Yeah.
Very wise. 3, no passports.
It depends how bad that back pain is, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just think, oh, put me out of my misery now, God.
In America, most people don't have passports. As soon as you go to 5 different states, you'll know what I mean. Well, literally in Arizona, you burn to death. In Wisconsin, you freeze to death. In Washington, well, it's just like the UK. But there is nowhere in America where one state is like another.
Yeah, this is it. This is why they don't have passports, because they've got everything under one roof. It's like their country is like Centre Parks.
Tornadoes. I love the tone of this girl's writing. Tornadoes. What a great one to end on. Not only do these things kill people, but they're right in the middle of America, where I live. They tear houses apart, blow cars with people in around, and set off horrible alarms. My teacher was once in one, and here's a tip. If you hear something that sounds like a train, you're in luck, because you just ran into a tornado, my friend.
Okay.
And here's $20.
So is that all she wrote, that page?
Mm-hmm.
Right, she did have it for a very, very long time.
Well,
it doesn't.
You know, Clive James did that over like a series, and she's managed to condense it down. So that's good work.
I wish Isabel was still our friend.
She's my friend.
I wish she'd come out and play.
You really did.
That was 6 months' work,
guys,
and the most expensive feature I've ever done. 6 months' work, and we got 12 minutes content out of it. And only half of that was halfway decent. So,
should we do it again?
Who wants the logbooks now? Yes, my friend. It continues into the year 2019. The logbooks continue, and this time next year, we'll be opening them again.
Seriously, who does want it?
Honestly, you know...
03444991000.
There wasn't as much in here as I thought we'd going to get a full hour out of this.
No.
Okay.
I've got my magazine, though.
Oh, we'll do that after this.
Iain Lee's Late Night Alternative New Year's Eve Party on Talk Radio.
03444991000 is the phone number. Let's just quickly take a call, then we're going to dive into your latest magazine, which is your Christmas present from me.
Yeah,
What's
subscription.
It called? Snapchat.
It's called Chat, It's Fate.
Chat, It's Fate, and it's basically about ghosts. But it's done like in the style of like OK or Chat magazine.
It's a compendium of bullshine.
Yeah. So you know those magazines. Anyway, let's quickly go to. So yes, Susan.
You probably won't allow it, but would you let me have those logbooks?
No.
Oh, go on, let her have one.
I don't trust her. It'll be covered in all kinds of bodily excretions.
No, she's celibate now.
No, I am celibate.
No, here's the thing. I'm using my vibe detector because I didn't last time, and we were let down severely by many, many people, right? You seem the sort that if you took umbrage at something I said, which you do a lot, for I don't know why, you would keep the logbook a prisoner.
No, I think that Susan is quick to anger but quick to forgive.
Yeah, I am actually.
I've had loads of people tweeting me, telling me you phone up other radio stations under different names.
Oh.
Who told you that?
Right, let's have a look. Hang on a minute.
Name names, come on.
Here we go, hang on. Hang on.
Who's been stirring?
Is it in the logbook you're looking?
No.
Karen from Somerset. Oh! Busted! Busted!
No, that's not right. Well, it's somebody who sounds like me.
No, Karen, it's you, Karen and Susan.
No.
Two of the most blur names. It was you, isn't it?
No.
Here's the thing.
Who told you all
Doesn't matter who
rubbish?
told me that. Here's the thing, right?
It does matter.
I heard it myself, actually.
From people talking.
I heard it myself.
But how? From people discussing it?
No, I heard it myself.
You heard it yourself, did you? So you listen to other stations.
I listen to loads of other stations. Of course I do. It's my job.
Susan, just
I don't present on other stations under pseudonyms.
Just confess, Susan,
Well-
you've been busted.
Karen?
No, you see, the thing is,
Karen?
I have to be careful because...
Karen?
No. What?
Oh, there we go! Oh, for you, Karen, the vote is over.
No, I was about to say, whoops. Not what.
Come on.
I want to ask
So why
you
do
a
you use different
question.
names, Karen?
Because, no, I'm not Karen.
Here's the thing. If you want this logbook, I want some honest answers from you, and I want them fast.
Okay.
Are you Karen?
No.
You're not getting the logbook, because that's a lie.
Okay. Have you seen the film called The Unbearable Lightness of Being?
No.
Have you seen Love Story since it was released in the 70s?
No, I saw it before it was released in the 60s.
Was it released in the 60s?
No! How could I have seen a film? Because no, I've not seen Love Story.
Oh, I've seen it.
Have you seen it, Catherine? Did you like it?
A long time ago. I didn't really get it. I think I was too young, but if I were to watch it again, I think I would cry a lot.
Well, it's funny. It's funny you say
No,
that.
Love
It's not
Story
funny, it's
isn't
really
funny.
sad.
I watched it on Christmas Day and I couldn't stop crying.
I bet.
And Ali McGraw, I'm wondering if, because she has this beautiful raven hair.
Is she still alive, Ali McGraw? She died, didn't
Yes, I think she is. She's in a ranch in California somewhere. And she had this beautiful raven hair, and I'm thinking, I wonder if Mummy was Mexican or Spanish or something exotic, because her hair really is raven black.
Yeah.
And she's got... Oh, she was so pretty.
She had the sort of eyebrows now that girls these days are trying to cultivate.
Exactly. And she was so pretty. She was so goddamn pretty, you know. And the director...
Hang on, shut up a minute, shut up. Hey, shut up,
director
shut up.
fell in love with her.
Will you be quiet? So here we go. So, shut up, I'm reading a text from Lady Starhawk. How come everyone else gets their bits read out, but I didn't? I gave you 8 pages worth of stuff.
Didn't write in the book.
And I wasn't even supposed to be doing it. Wasn't that good enough? No, it wasn't, because you didn't write in the book. You did it in separate pages. And you're right, you weren't supposed to be doing it. So no. And shut up, Susan, for God's sakes, woman! And no, not everybody got their stuff written out. Not everybody did. Not everybody did, so screw you.
Katerina.
She's
Where's
talking to you in
Catherine?
Spanish.
Oh, yes.
Katerina. I was thinking about Ian when I watched this film on Christmas Day, The Unbearable Lightness of Being, because it's very sexy. Ian, I think you'd enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, there we go. Yes! There we go. Hang on.
Did you hear what she just said? She was watching a Bluey and thinking about you.
There we go. Hang on, Susan.
Knickers.
2, 3, 4.
Turn up your house music. 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 Turn up your...
Wait till you see where this goes, I think. Here we go.
Turn up your house music.
Ali McGraw's dead. She dies of cancer in the film Love Story.
Spoiler alert!
She married Steve McQueen. In real life they got married, he beat her around. She starred in Convoy, but she also starred in Love Story. She died of cancer in Love Story. Spoiler alert!
Come on, Karen!
Love Story! Anyway, Kat,
Johnny version.
Sorry, Karen, what were you saying?
It's not Karen.
Okay.
I don't know where you're getting
All
this
you've got to do is admit that you also phone in other radio stations as Karen, and you could look after this logbook for us for a couple of weeks.
Well, I don't think I should have it because you don't trust me. It's
Well,
obvious you
if
don't
you're
trust
honest with me and tell me that you phone into other radio stations as Karen, then of course I'll let you have the logbook. Of course I will. You'll be honest with me.
No, I can't because I can't.
Okay, well, if you don't want to tell me the truth, then I can't let you have this logbook. Then it's as
Okay,
simple as
that's
that.
fine. I didn't think you'd let me have the logbook anyway.
I would let you have it. I would let you have it
No.
if you told me the truth. And you're lying to me, aren't you?
What difference would it make?
Because I'm not giving this logbook to someone who is not honest, to someone who is dishonest. If you're honest...
Actually, I don't think I should have the logbook because it's too much responsibility on me.
Hang on a minute, here we go.
It's an important document.
Hang on.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But wait.
Oh, it's beautiful. There's one...
Be quiet, woman! Not talking to listen to you now.
Where do I begin?
It's got lyrics.
To tell the story of... Is it Matt Monro?
Andy Williams.
Yeah, who... he was a good... Turn it up, then.
No.
Well, listen, you've got to watch this film. There's a lot of black knickers and suspenders and stockings in it.
Okay, that's such a great call. Thank you so much, Susan. Let's go back to Cozzy. Let's see if Cozzy's sobered up.
Actually, it's... No. I was going to call you Tommy there. Ian. This is Cozzy.
Yes.
The bloke you was talking to is called Neil. He nicked my phone.
All right, mate. Whatever you say, Cosmo.
And Cosmo. That's disrespectful, isn't it, Mr. Ian Lee?
Okay. Guys, you guys are having a great night. I wish I was there.
Oh, it's fantastic, mate. Fantastic. We're sitting here, having loads of beer and drinks and stuff.
Stop eating, mate.
Yes, man. I love it, man.
No.
A roll of fat one, man.
Was he entertaining, though?
What do you want?
Mass and ostrich.
Oh, do you want to talk to him again?
No, I don't. I don't really want to talk to either of you, if I'm completely honest. So, Catherine, Chat It's Fate. That's one of your many excellent Christmas presents from me, because I'm a great boss.
Yeah.
I bought you a ticket to see Cher.
Okay.
So I'm the boss.
But I have to go with you.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes, that's the downside. You got to sit, only bought one ticket. You got to sit in the boss's lap.
Oh God!
So this Chat It's Fate is it's like a magazine about kind of like normal stories in magazines, but ghosts.
Ghosts.
Oh, go on,
aliens.
Hitler dead or alive?
Hitler dead or alive? Out of source, an update on your weird and wacky world.
Because Hitler was so wacky. That guy. I mean, he's just a wacky guy.
Here we go. And then the one above it is on one of your very favourite subjects, but let's do Hitler first.
All right, let's...
Some words I didn't think I would be saying in 2019.
All right, hang on a minute. Let's get the music, Hitler music. Here we go.
Adolf Hitler didn't commit suicide, but fled to Argentina in a submarine with his wife, Eva Braun, and their dog, Blondie.
Whoa.
Braun? Braun.
Braun, Eva Braun.
Did she pronounce it that way?
Yes.
Eva Braun.
Eva Braun. Eva Braun.
Anyway.
They're saying that as though that's a fact.
And their dog, Blondie, of course it'd be Blondie. At the end of the Second World War, according to conspiracy theorists. Okay. Official reports state that he shot himself in his bunker as the red... right in the bunker.
A little bit of brown noise.
Official reports state that he shot himself in his bunker as the Red Army closed in on Berlin, and his body was burned to stop Russian soldiers getting their hands on it. But conspiracy theorists have long believed that Hitler actually escaped at the end of World War II. Now a man called Harry Cooper claims that the US government knew about this all along. In a video that's being posted by express.co.uk, he describes how Hitler arrived in Argentina in poor health with his famous moustache shaved off, but went on to live comfortably there for at least 20 years. Cooper says that the FBI, the CIA and then President knew that he got away and that the evidence is in official documents from 1945. However...
So this is they've got evidence to back this up. This is real. This is science.
However, previous French investigations identified a fragment of jawbone recovered from Hitler's bunker as his, and therefore as evidence of his death.
Easy to fake. 3D printer.
This is the final line. One thing's for certain, he's definitely dead now.
Or is he?
Yes, he is.
Or is he?
Probably.
Okay, to get to the porno stars.
Oh, hang on. Well, let me do a whole lot of fun first. Amethyst Realm, who claims to have made love with 20 ghosts before settling down with the poltergeist of her dreams, says her Australian...
She's been on this show.
Amethyst Realm, no, he tried to get her.
Yeah.
Says her Australian spirit lover proposed to her on a trip to Wookey Hole in Somerset.
Oh, I like it up the Wookey Hole.
Now, the owner of the resort, Daniel Medley, has offered to host her wedding there. He told Somerset Live, Amethyst Realm is not the first and won't be the last person to experience out-of-body sensations at the caves. They've been recognised as a crossover point.
They are spooky. I went there as a kid and I shit myself.
Did you?
Not literally, but it was terrifying.
They've been recognised as a crossover point to the spirit world since the Stone Age, a place where people can connect with long-lost friends and relatives no longer with us. My granddad didn't like it down caves. He even suggested the infamous Witch of Wookey officiate. Forget royal weddings, this is set to be the wedding of the year.
So I was watching the big audition the other day, where they audition people for jobs and stuff, and they film it. And one of the people, they were auditioning for Cirque du Soleil, for an Italian chef on a TV programme, and the Witch of Wookey.
Oh. I mean, 3 very different skills.
Well, there were different auditions.
You wouldn't think they'd need to audition people for Cirque du Soleil at, like, that kind of place. They dangle them from the ceiling.
I'm suspicious of that show.
Yeah.
I'm suspicious.
All right, let's do Bump and Grind.
Yes.
A group of porn stars have turned paranormal investigators, calling themselves the Paranormal Porn Stars.
Wow.
They're in the process of setting up their own show. Lee Green became convinced that his premises were haunted after moving into a new studio. He told the Mirror Online, I went into the room and heard a moan coming from the far corner. I heard the door on the top floor open and slam, and while I stood there looking at it, I heard each stair, one after the next, bump, bump, bump in front of me. Something was coming right at me.
Oh, I can't find them online.
He roped in his brother Mitch and porn stars Tindra Frost and Hayley B, and the 4 claim to have caught a number of paranormal events on camera. I bet they have. Their show will be screened on Amazon Prime, and you can follow Lee on Twitter at paranormal porn.
Well, there's Tindra Frost, and she's in the GIF I'm seeing. She's got a finger up her bottom.
Gosh.
So she's definitely...
Is that how you channel the spirits?
She's definitely...
Maybe...
Well, they're the ones from the underworld.
Maybe she's got a Ouija up there.
Could be. She's definitely a porn star.
Yeah.
We don't know if she... This doesn't tell us that she... It says she's an award-winning slut.
Oh gosh!
But we don't know. That doesn't tell us that she also hunts ghosts. That's from her Twitter feed there, guys.
Okay. But you know,
which I've followed. I'm following now, and
I think we can safely say she's been entered.
Jesus. Oh God, God, we're getting hassled because this is why I hate Twitter. Goodbye, Twitter. Goodbye, Twitter, hassling me because we didn't read out someone's thing in the logbook. Grow the F up. You ballsed up. Grow up, you ballsed up. You ballsed up, grow up. God, I hate people.
Happy New Year.
No, screw them. I hate them. They screwed up and not everyone got their stuff ready. Get lost. Goodbye, Twitter. Goodbye, Norma Jean. Though I never knew you at all. Goodbye.
Right.
Credit where credit's due. I'll give you credit. I'll give you credit with a knuckle sandwich in your face.
Page 11.
Neil will be with you in a second, sir.
Top expert Barry John is your spirit whisperer.
Okay. Is that the end of the porno people?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a whole...
There was just a little section.
Okay.
Perhaps it's not such a big career change for porn stars. After all, it's still things going bump in the night.
Do your joke about them being covered in ectoplasm.
Something ectoplasm.
There we go. It's a great joke. It's a great joke. Should we talk to Neil?
Yeah.
And we'll come back and we'll do... This is a great magazine,
It's the best. I read it cover to cover.
Good evening, Neil.
Hello, young man. How are you?
I'm very, very well, thank you, Neil. How are you doing?
Bloody awesome. The first phrase I'd like to hear, right, is one of my things that my dad told me.
Was it shut up, Neil, you're boring? Sober up, Neil, you've had enough.
I'm not boring.
I'll be the judge of that, mate.
All right, then, it's up to you. Right.
Where's that music coming from?
10 minutes ago, all right?
Yes, mate.
I was talking to you under a different pseudonym.
Under a different pseudonym? Gosh, how many pseudonyms have you got? How many pseudonyms have you got?
I've got several.
Oh, is this Susan or Karen?
It's all tricky the way that you have to play life, mate.
Well, it's not. You can play it straight as a die if you want.
Well, you can do. Try and mouse an ostrich.
Right. Try and mount an ostrich. No, thank you.
Why? Well, I won the quiz.
Yes,
with
yes,
an
I've got the
house and an
connection.
ostrich.
I've got the connection. You
Right.
were phoning up as someone else. Okay, right. And what's your point, sir?
There you go. No, the thing is, we all hate people. People are horrible. They're only things that'll ever hurt you in your life.
Oh, for goodness sake, man, grow up.
Yeah.
Grow up.
No, but that is true.
Grow up. No, it's not true. It's rubbish. Utter rubbish.
What do you think? So you'd rather have a cut on your hand or your fingers, or people hurt you?
Well, I'd rather have a cut in my fingers than people hurt me. Yes.
Right. Actually, what do I win for winning the quiz? with Sally?
You win my undying respect. And the ability to come on again and tell us a really boring story about your dad.
Aye.
Okay, and you've just claimed your prize. Thank you so much. That's wonderful, sir. Thank you. People are weird. So here's how we're going to do the rest of my life. Twitter off during the show, because it just gets me angry. It just gets me angry.
It's like heckling.
It's like heckling. No, if you want to heckle, phone in. Phone in and heckle. Twitter, it's just... Anyway. Last 20 minutes, I think. And then Paul Ross, I think. No one's confirmed this either way. We don't really know. We'll just see what happens. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Ian Lee's Late Night Alternative New Year's Eve Party on Talk Radio.
It's a New Year's Eve party for people that don't like New Year's Eve. I was just saying to Kath, we're probably the only radio show in the world that didn't do a countdown to the bongs.
Yeah.
That just, it's weird on New Year's. There's a call coming in. We'll take that call in a second. You can give us a call, by the way. You can also call Paul Ross during the night. He takes a few calls from time to time, but I'm sure he'd be very happy to take more if you want to give us a call. 0344 499 1000. New Year's is a weird one, and I couldn't be happier. And people are saying, what are you doing for New Year's? Oh, I'm working. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I asked. Me and Kath asked. Because I hate New Year's Eve. I'd be in bed, asleep.
Yep.
Might as well come in and do a mess around on the radio and have a laugh. This is my pleasure, is doing this 3 hours a night. I love it. I get to see my mate who I've not seen for a week. These are fun times. Good evening, Sheila.
Hello, my darling.
Oh, my...
Hello, gorgeous Kathy.
Hang on a minute.
Ian.
This
How you doing?
isn't Sheila. This is fake Sheila.
Fake Sheila.
Oh, it is fake Sheila.
You're right, fake Sheila. What can we do for thee?
Well, I wanted to play Blockbusters. I was waiting for it. Wanted to play Family Fortunes.
Yeah, we play Family Fortunes. I've got it here, right here.
Oh, I missed that.
Well,
All I heard was bloody Blockbusters. I was waiting, and then it took so long to put the alphabet in. I thought I won't listen.
Sorry, you turned off when we were explaining the alphabet to a drunk man?
A lot of time.
Right,
to do
okay.
that.
All right, so it's you versus Kath. Bearing in mind, Kath is a cheat.
And he never lets me win.
Okay.
Well, what are we playing now? Is this Blockbuster or
Family Fortunes?
Family Fortunes.
Oh my God!
Right.
I don't know now how to play it because
It says on my screen.
and I didn't get through.
Shut up. It says on my screen, wants to play Family Fortunes with you. So you're going to bloody well play Family Fortunes with us, okay?
I know, it's just a terrible line, but I'll try.
Okay, so you've got 5 answers. You've got to buzz in, and whoever gets the highest answer gets to play or pass, right?
Okay.
Name something a baby sits in.
Bzz.
Catherine.
High chair.
Correct. So do you want to... That's the highest answer with 48. Do you want to play or pass?
Play.
By the way, no one will get the 5th answer because I don't even know what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to play? Okay,
Yeah.
away you go.
Car seat.
Correct, that's the 3rd answer.
Ooh. Push
I
chair.
don't understand the question, to be honest. What's the question?
Push chair.
Name something a baby sits in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Push chair.
Oh.
You got 2 more lives.
A swing. Its own feces.
I was going to say, yeah.
Sheila, so far, high chair and... what did you say?
Car seat.
High chair and car seat have gone away. Number 4 is great.
Okay.
So number 4 is great and is so obvious. This is so obvious. So name something a baby sits in. Actually, number 4 is incorrect.
Okay, I've got an idea. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Parents' lap, or daddy's lap, or mummy's lap.
So number 1 is high chair. Number 2 is pram.
Uh-huh.
Number 3 is car seat. Number 4 is chair. Sits in a chair.
No.
Number 5 is bassinet.
All right.
Was
That's
a
a
bas-
very... That's an
No,
American
like
thing.
parents' lap. I
That's a-
I
that's a
thought I
mo-
was being kind there.
That's a Moses basket.
Okay. Right. This is fun. Oh, here we go. All right, this is a good one. Right. So, but you got to buzz in, Sheila, all right?
Okay.
Give me a man's name beginning with R.
R?
There we go. Sheila buzzed in.
Richie.
Right, Catherine.
Richard. Oh.
Right, Sheila, you go again.
Archie.
Archie.
R.
Archie.
A lot of my family from Devon, so it's like...
Incorrect. Catherine.
Oh, Robert.
Correct, that's the top answer. Would you like to play or pass?
I'm going to play.
You're an idiot. You should pass because she hasn't got a clue.
Okay.
But you're playing now. Okay, go on. Man's name beginning with R.
Ray.
Roger.
It's not your go.
Oh, isn't it?
But that was a good one, Kath.
Roger.
Correct.
Oh, no!
She's got two more lives.
Come
on, don't be a plonker.
Oh, Rodney.
Well done, yes.
And...
You're really going to steal this from her.
Rob.
Correct, and one more to
Isn't
go.
that Robert?
No, Rob.
No.
You got one more. You got one more to go. Come on, you should get this because we are such good friends.
Oh, my God! My dad's name begins with R.
Paul Nicholas.
Go on, Sheila.
Right, so I've got loads here, so...
You're only allowed one guess.
Okay.
So come on, we are such good friends.
Please explain the question again.
Man's name beginning with R.
Right, my dad, Rudolph.
Ross.
Oh.
Ross.
Oh.
Friends. Ross. Okay. Well, I hate everybody. All right. This is the last one. Whoever wins this is... okay. Name something that people seem to love more than people.
Beep.
Catherine.
Animals.
I'm going to give you that pet. Oh, no. No. I'm going to give you animals.
Doggy.
Would you... you're saying...
She loves dogging more than people.
Dogging?
Doggy.
Are you saying dogging? Or doggy... What are you saying?
She loves doggy.
Doggy?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying dog. Dog.
Dog is the second most popular answer. Animals is fifth. Would you like to play or pass?
I'd like to play dog. Doggy.
You like to play doggy? We're not... Okay, so you got to name three more things. Bearing in mind I've actually told you one of them. Name something that people seem to love more than people.
Alcohol? Oh, no.
Two more lives. Are you filming this in a... filming this? Are you doing this in a wind tunnel?
I'm just sitting in my kitchen.
Sitting under the wine box again.
Yes, because my stupid person that I've invited is playing German 80s music, and I can't bear it.
Let's go and listen.
So,
what is it? Kraftwerk?
Oh, no, he's playing Falco. He plays
Falco. Rock me, Amadeus.
Amadeus.
I
Amadeus.
Oh, God.
Amadeus. Oh, Amadeus.
But it's not just Amadeus. He knows all the albums, all of the...
Died in a car crash, didn't he?
Awful.
Or was that the London Boys?
He loves it.
Hang on. Hang on, Sheila, be quiet, please, be quiet. Did he just say he used to manage Falco in the 80s?
He's lying, Ian.
That's a weird lie to make up.
Yeah, but he loves you because I'd never met you before. I only talked on the radio. We met you once.
Yeah.
And the first thing you ever said to him is, "Oh, I know you, mate, don't I?"
I recognise that guy. I know.
Yes, I know you, mate. And you said, "Oh, I know you, mate."
But I don't know. But I don't know where I recognise him from.
But do you know what? I'm a fan of yours, and he went on and on about that, and that's all I heard on the tube journey home.
Where do I recognise him from? Is it from one of our naughty? Is it from a naughty meeting?
No, it's not a naughty meeting, but all I'm saying is I was looking forward to meeting you.
I couldn't care less.
Never met you before. Yes, I know you don't care.
Where do I know?
All I heard was this, and it went on all night.
Where do I know your...
Ian knew me. First thing Ian said was, Ian knew me. Ian knew me. Ian knew me.
Where do I know him from?
Richard, where does Ian know you from? He's got comedian friends, I think.
A long time ago.
A long time ago. Was it...
Can I put him on? He may not want... No, he won't speak to you.
All right, let's just jump to the chase. Were we taking drugs together?
Were you taking drugs together? No, we don't take drugs. Probably drink.
Okay.
Drinking, probably.
Okay. Wasn't that funny? I recognise him.
Yes,
I don't know comedian.
Yes, I know home and
Sex.
You saw him. You were like,
is that one?
Oh, I know you, mate.
Right, you've got to. Your time's up, Catherine. Name something that people seem to love more than people. Name something that people seem to love more than Falco.
I've got a game.
We're in the middle of it.
Put it on Twitter.
We're playing a game.
Music.
No, money, dogs, pets, chocolate, and animals. So 3 of them are dogs, pets, and animals.
Gosh, that's why they've got chocolate coins and you can get chocolate rabbits.
Really, that would just melt, wouldn't it? All right. Well,
hey, I've put a game on. I've got a game.
I've closed.
So if you run out of callers,
I've closed
Twitter.
Another game. We're not having Twitter during the show anymore because it just makes me angry.
Okay, darling. Okay.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye. I like Sheila. She's absolutely fruitcake, but she's. I didn't put this on. Have you got anything?
Yeah.
Oh, just chat the...
Chat is fate. I've got about...
That's a weird name for a magazine. Chat is fate.
Chat, it's fate.
Okay, that's not so
Chat, it's fate. No, that makes no sense. Right, so there's a page here of a psychic who will...
Let's leave these crackers here, okay, so...
Award-winning medium Barry John takes a look through the veil. Psychic advice. Dear Barry, I would love you to connect with my daddy. I miss him so badly.
Oh, is this written by a child?
No.
Okay.
It's written by Silvana Silvestri. Pictured there. It's a woman.
Okay.
Barry writes, top expert, Barry writes, I can tell how your heart aches for your dad, and please remember he's with you always. What, even when she's on the toilet? I know that the last few months have been tough, Silvana, and he mentions a home move to me.
Sylvanian families, they need somewhere to grow.
I see September being a memory for you. Christmas, too, is connected with past sadness.
Hang on a minute. Christmas is a memory for me, and I'm sure I could probably remember something about September. This guy's incredible.
Here's the thing about the Christmas sadness. Your father was either in hospital or couldn't be with you. As you move forward, this is very Clinton Baptiste, this whole thing. As you move forward, you will gain strength knowing your father is connected to you. Accept his passing and his spirit will come to you more strongly. He mentions that he's seen you crying too, as he's been with you. As I connect with Dad, I know that his passing was drawn out over a long period. He speaks of Polish links or connections and also of Latvia. I know that London was his adopted new home and he loved it.
Hang on. We've been interfered with. Hang on. What is this?
Stars in the Rise, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Family Fortunes.
There we go. Come in, Paul Ross. We're just hearing about Kath's got a ghost magazine.
Silvana's dad. He speaks of Polish links or connections and also of Latvia.
Well, I wonder if you Google that name, if it's a Polish name.
Hold your horses, because this is a belter.
I told you.
Yeah.
The dates are the 22nd of March, 5th of April and 6th of September, or around those dates, must mean something to you, as he mentions them to me. He speaks of a Friday connection in terms of illness and or passing, along with a Thursday connection. And
also Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and weekends mean a lot to him as well.
He cherishes his family, and he mentions the grandchildren too, so I know he misses them greatly, but I also know he would visit you often. Silvana says... Dad passed a month before Christmas. I've been crying a lot as I've been going through a lot of health issues over the last year and a half.
I miss my dad.
Dad's passing happened over a long period as he was ill for the last 6 years of his life. He fell into a deep sleep on a Friday and passed at 4:50 on a Saturday morning. However, I'm not aware of a Polish or Latvian connection, and the grandchildren are all with him in heaven. But thank you, Barry. Flipping it!
I think maybe you got it right when he missed his grandchildren gratefully. He said, "What takes me away from the little rotters?" This is
Happy New Year.
That. I mean, I saw you tweeting about that, Kath.
It's one of my presents for Catherine is a year's subscription to Chat It's Fate.
I think that's got to be your sidebar podcast of the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah.
The Chat Pod.
Oh, mate.
The thing is about this, it's a psychic magazine, but I've got February's edition.
Yeah. For their way ahead things.
I'm looking into the
future. As you know, one of the many reprehensible things I've done in my life is present Most Haunted live.
I know, I loved it.
And we had various I only presented. I once or twice took part in seances and faked a reaction, and I once cut myself with a bit of barbed wire, and they called it the Devil's Gouge. And I held my arm up and said, "This is the Devil's Gouge." cut myself on the deliberately for attention. I'm an attention seeker. They locked me in a morgue in an abandoned Welsh Victorian asylum. That was interesting.
I've seen those. They can be long nights. You've got to give them something.
Here's the thing.
I was a presenter. I wasn't even meant to be an expert.
You're an old ham, just like me.
Absolutely.
We get paid to
Older
give
than
them
you
stuff.
now. My birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, mate.
Thank you very much. I mean, Dad was 80 yesterday. That's scary, isn't it?
Flipping
80 years old.
But we get paid to give them stuff for their
added value. That's what they always say about me. Paul, you'll never shine, but you'll always work. But one of the best mediums we had, I can't remember his name, they all blurred into one, was we went into this building and I was up the front doing my pretentious, there was that which is known and that which is unknown in between the doors, as William Blake said. It was all wasted on the audience. With all respect, Kath.
I was enjoying it.
The medium came and he shuddered. And he said, column of cold air, about the height of a small child. Means everything and nothing, doesn't it? Everything and nothing.
My favourite of those, I don't think it was one of yours, was Akura and Geller.
I never had the pleasure of working with Derek Akora.
Those two, they were just trying to outdo each other. And so one of them would go, right, well, I'm getting a young child. Yes, yes, she has had her throat slit. That's right, she's crawling on the floor and there's blood pouring everywhere. And she is trying to scream, and it was just, come on, guys, put your willies away.
It was never as good once Akora went, though.
Did you ever see when they busted Akora? Under pressure, when they thought, and he said that it was all because they put too much pressure on him. He did it unconsciously. He's probably got a lawyer still, and they basically thought he was going to the office and looking at photos because genuinely they ring-fenced all the mediums from all the information, and they took mobile phones away from people, but they thought he might have been looking at stuff. So they invented a dreadful man who'd been part of the British Empire but South African back in the 1890s, who was called Kerrod Kaffer. It sounds kind of vaguely Kerrod Kaffer. And Derek went into the routine and I've killed people here and buried their bodies and I brought people back from Africa and enslaved them, and they put all the lights on and said Kerrod Kaffer's an anagram of Derek Faker. And it was all made up.
And this was
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. You can see it on YouTube. It's a good one. They've edited it, I think, for legal reasons, which I've probably now transgressed, but I'm not worried because this is on Kathy's watch. So the libel sits in the Ofcom will go to Kath. Kath Boyle, please.
If that's what he was doing, that's a little bit rotten. Also, that's a little bit sneaky on their
part.
Great
telly, though.
Well, yeah.
Great telly. You know me, I have no soul when it comes to television.
You might have been reading their vibes if they're all thinking of that name.
Oh, wow. You don't want to buy the Brooklyn Bridge.
Well, we didn't know if you were working tonight, because I remember we did this one year and we just carried on and no one rocked up.
Although I found out, have I bored you with this last Monday when I came in?
No.
That all of last week and all this week, I did an extra hour and nobody sort of fit to told me or the team. No. I'm on till 6 a.m. Because there's no Julia Hartless-Brewer.
No.
There's Mike Graham. And I only found it because Mike Graham tweeted her, I'll be on this morning, Christmas Eve, from 6 a.m. I tweeted him back and said, you mean 6:30? No, mate. And I came in and found it wasn't just last week, it was this week.
Oh, well, mate, if you want us to do an extra half an hour this week, seriously, we'll stick around.
Well, we can have a chat one
We'll stick around for a bit more and do a bit more.
We've got, we're looking at the latest theory about what happened in Rendlesham Forest back in December 1980. Got some great audio.
Oh, no, that's like a really haunted, spooky magic forest.
Well, it's where the UFOs were spotted over 3 nights by American servicemen.
Yes.
And it prompted the front page of the News of the World, remember that, which was UFO lands in Suffolk - official.
Wow.
On the front page. Got a new theory on that. We're also going to be hearing, and I'm looking forward to this, California has become the first state in America, maybe the first place in the world, to impose a blanket ban on pet shops selling any animals, any mammals, cats, rabbits or dogs that aren't rescues. And that is a great move. That's an interesting move for the kind of the West Coast.
My cats are rescue cats. I always get rescue cats. Paul Ross is on 1 o'clock till 6 o'clock.
6 a.m. and column of cold air, heart of a small child. Ooh.
That's me.
That's Kath just blowing off. I'm so sorry.
I said cold air.
That is it. That is Matthew, thank you very much for your help. Catherine, it was a pleasure as always. Nearly all of our callers, thank you. Paul Ross is up. This is Talk Radio.